Georgia over Tennessee.
3-6 Mafia, my nigga.
That's not enough.
I mean,
that's
Georgia.
One. That's
you
literally
think
one
Georgia.
entity versus
But
the
you
whole
gotta remember our audience. I'm not playing Little Baby.
That's not even who I was gonna go with, nigga.
Yeah,
No, I'm
think about
just-
Outkast.
I'm talking about Outkast. You got Jeezy whole catalog.
That's it.
You got T.I. whole catalog. You got
That's it.
Future whole catalog.
That's it.
You got who else is in there? Gucci whole catalog.
That's it.
Yeah, it was live. I canceled it.
And then you can even go on R&B on time and hit Usher catalog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Usher from Tennessee, actually.
He is from Tennessee.
he is
Yes,
Chattanooga.
See?
Yeah.
See?
Oh.
See?
Okay, so that's your only why.
That was gonna be like a little, like
Claim Atlanta. He made us 8 times.
Y'all might as well. I honestly wanted to switch with Rod because I was like, bro, we should do Usher versus Chris Brown. I wanted to see that, but I was like, it's a hip hop show. The one we got is gonna be solid. Anyway.
Now we dabbled a
What
little
y'all
bit into R&B.
We doing Life After Death versus
All Eyes on Me.
oh,
Yo, ask him if everything gonna be on live.
Yo, what's good, man?
What's happening?
chill.
Let me know.
Last screen was working. I think it just took a second for it to populate. When I canceled it, it just showed. Make sure we live though. So.
Yeah,
We are live.
I'm seeing it.
Loud enough.
Can y'all hear us? Hey, Rob.
Like I did last time, y'all.
Hey, Rob, the old Chris Brown you want to see?
Chris Brown.
He said the mic sound good.
Alright. Loud and clear. Walk a long way on the stage.
We got to get a ramp for Ken's chair.
We had to get something. Shit, I just be opening up, making up the stairs. My leg don't lock up on me.
I thought about Ken today. I saw Michael Jordan playing that
That'll be
dude
embarrassing.
in the wheelchair. Did you see that? Jordan was playing the dude, and Jordan got in the wheelchair and played the dude in the wheelchair.
Let me pull this up. He played the dude in the wheelchair?
They was talking about how much of a killer Mike was. He played the dude one-on-one. The dude was a wheelchair basketball player.
Damn.
So Jordan sat in the chair and played the dude one-on-one.
Oh, I thought he played him without. Okay.
Oh, no, that was
Just punished him in it.
I mean, I was gonna ask if he dunked on him and everything. I was like, damn, man, but Jay, that's gotta be right,
Mike's
bro.
story right
that
there.
would be right at all. That would be right at all.
You know, so all right, cool.
Ken, you had a Yoda walking stick?
I do have a walking stick. Yeah, I do got a walking stick. I was saying that shit. After a while, I'm gonna have to stop walking with it because I'm gonna either be out there like a drum major or a goddamn Donatello. You can't ever be serious about shit. I can't, but all right. So I think we sounded good, letting people come through. Yeah. So real quick before we get into the show. I'm using new software, so that's why the old one started and it didn't stop. They told me it wasn't live, and I listened to them, and then I was trying to do something, and then I killed it. But we back now. So yeah, that's why I'm asking if everything sounded good, just to make sure that we clean. Till we make this transition over, and then eventually I'm gonna do another software that we're gonna have to start testing probably this month. Hopefully get a rollout by September, October. But this one will finally allow us to have live calls. That's why I want it. So shout out to Chris Platter. He told me about it, where he's at. They're using it. So he said they can do live calls and everything.
It's about to get dangerous in the
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, we're about to get back to it.
Boy,
but there's a way. Kevin was telling me that we can use Discord to do that too. So so I got to let him set all that stuff up. But I'd rather just get this other thing. So y'all will be able to call in, man. Y'all will be able to call in. So without further ado, because I know we're a little late, we're going to go ahead and get started. This is the place where sports opinions collide. Dead in sports. I am your host, Kenneth Beans. Joining me on the show, we have FIFO 24/7.
What it do?
Nikki Duce.
What's going on?
Shelton J.
What's happening?
And I've been telling y'all for weeks now that this man was joining us. And he's here now. It's finally, even though after a week delay, because of my back. But we're finally here. Spike Lou.
Hey, I'm happy to be here. big season coming up. I look forward to all of it.
It's gonna be a hot mess.
He gonna be here every other week.
all
That's
of
so y'all need to. If y'all like this nigga, enjoy it now, because
Yeah,
this
it's
nigga gonna be gone for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna be rough for him.
And then he gonna come back up on a random
Nah,
Cowboy
it's not
Thursday
true,
night
man.
game.
You know, like somebody daddy.
I'm
That's what. Yeah. I already told him he a deadbeat.
waiting on the bench for me to come through.
He got a good heart, but he got deadbeat tendencies.
Oh man.
I'm in
Yeah.
here like swimwear every week.
Hey man, it's gonna be a hot mess because it's Giants Cowboys over there. Giants.
And-
On that side of the room.
Yep.
And
They
they
got like 3-4.
He always
NFL
be saying
teams,
this
though. Like,
shit.
yeah, you don't even count when you root for.
I
more
have
than
literally
one team.
2 teams, bro.
That's too many.
Wow.
That's too many.
How?
One team. That's it. That's it. One NFL team. College football, NBA, you can do that. NFL, stand strong.
But you can have one other. The only thing I say, my rule is you can only have 2 teams. They can't be in the same conference though. And I usually give that grace for teams, for people who are in cities that teams have been shitball for decades, i.e. Cincinnati. So like if I gotta be
But
interested,
shit, you act like the Giants.
That's
have
what
been
I'm
good
saying.
for a long time.
That's the only reason that had been a problem because
I see the Giants win 2 titles. You know what I'm saying? Luke can't even
I
say
see
that.
the Cowboys win 3. 3
You
titles.
wasn't even. You was barely
I
alive.
was young, but I was alive.
barely.
I was young, but I was alive. I was what?
I see Eli
I was
beat
10.
the quote unquote GOAT twice.
I was 15 the last time they won. I was like of adolescence age. I could enjoy it a little bit.
I forgot you 65, bro. He was 35 when they won their first title, bro.
I was around. I was outside when they put.
He was
their
outside with
last
Emmett.
one. The last one.
Yeah. He gave Emmett his first shoe. His first pair of shoes.
All day, but I'm happy to be here, man. I can't wait to every week when the Bengals lose, when the Giants lose, both of them.
Don't sleep. We gonna have to get to it. I don't know. Are we getting started?
Yeah, let's go ahead.
All right,
Man.
this gonna be mostly an NFL episode. I do have one question about the NBA though.
We should have a couple questions.
Yeah,
about
I did.
that.
Yeah, we
I know because we gotta address. I want to get. This is an NFL episode. That's
I
what
feel
King
you.
titled
I
this
got you.
shit.
I got
So
you.
I don't want to drag this shit on too long because there ain't really shit going on at the same time. But the KD situation with the Brooklyn Nets.
Hey, there's a lot of basketball shit we could talk about, but
I just want to focus on that.
only that.
That's the biggest thing.
Nah, we got one more. We got at least one more thing. I gotta.
If it's about LaMelo Ball, you gonna
Yeah.
It ain't about LaMelo. It ain't about LaMelo.
bro. All right, but the KD situation. He put his foot on their neck. He said either Steve Nash or your ass grass.
That's crazy that he actually was that upfront and bold about it.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that.
So you don't think that that's how these players talk?
Not
No.
quoted.
Not
I
in the
don't.
media.
Not quoted.
Well, okay, it's leaked
Yeah.
for a reason. But what I'm saying is the real conversation behind closed doors
yeah.
that we're not there for.
Oh, yeah.
You don't think that is
Who
the
leaked
nature
it?
of the conversation?
Who do you think leaked it? What side?
Of course, it's Durant's side because that's what
You
he
think
wants.
so? Why would you?
Yeah.
Why would he do that?
It gives him leverage. It puts pressure on ownership.
You heard what you saw. The owner came out quick.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
say, why would I? If the net side leak it, they can say, "Well, we can't work with this."
That's what I'm saying. That's why I see the benefit more on the
And
net.
I don't see Durant. Durant ain't said anything. Usually, I feel like when there's a leak, the owner ain't getting involved. Even if it's someone as high profile as Mark Cuban, ain't no comment coming. This dude hopped on Twitter and was like, "Well, I side with my coaches." That's kind of weird.
That is. I don't know if that's kind of weird. I think that we've seen all of the biggest stars talk to the media through representation or through leaks. LeBron does it all the time, right? You think that where there's smoke, there's not fire? Of course. Like, these dudes have these type of conversations directly to the owner and being like, hey, I can't work with this guy, get rid of that guy, can't do this, bring this guy in. How do you think this roster even was constructed in the first place?
He did
Because those
Durant put it
conversations
together.
happen at that blunt, that direct.
But I don't think Durant has any leverage at all. I don't think he never really had, outside of him being a big name that wants out, because he signed that extension. So they got him on contract, and on top of that, the trade with Rudy Gobert, what he went for, gave the Nets even more leverage.
Let me ask
Because
you
if you
this.
got to trade Kevin Durant, you got to give up your whole squad, bro. And some picks.
True, 100%.
And who's gonna do that for Kevin Durant, who barely can stay on the court?
But at the end of the day, as a player, what you try to do is drive a wedge between you and the organization, right? When Jimmy Butler was leaving, what happened? Why do those reports go out? You think Minnesota let those reports out? That got out because Jimmy wanted it out. Tell the whole world I bust all these young ass bums on this squad. Get me the hell up out of here. Every situation that you can see that there was James Harden, out of shape, don't want to play this, that, and the third. You think that was the organization? That was James Harden.
But don't you have a precedent with Kevin Durant though? Like if I'm another team coming into it, and I'm like, well, how I know he ain't gonna pull this shit on me in the next 2 years? He did it in Golden State. He did it in Oklahoma City. Now he's doing it in Brooklyn. If I'm an owner and I'm talking to Sal or whoever is the general manager from the Nets, that would be my leverage in trying to drive it down. Like, y'all trying to get him over to my team, and he gonna dip
And it
on
was
me in 2
reported
years?
that he didn't like Steve Kerr too.
And you brought the coach
Yeah,
in. Like I'm
And,
not gonna
and on
bring
top
that.
of that, and on top of that, I know I have to give up my future.
Yeah, and I gotta give up so
But look,
much.
all
I gotta give
KD
him
is
my-
doing is pouring gasoline.
Yeah, he
on
just
the
want
fire.
he want to drive a wedge, and he's going to force the fans to pick a side.
100%.
So if
The
what
fans
he
already picked the side.
What side is that?
yeah.
They with Brooklyn.
You think so?
I think Kevin Durant.
Why
his
would the-
approval
what-
rating is down.
What would
100%,
that's
but
what I'm saying.
approval rating for Kevin
No one
Durant
gave
is down.
no one. I've never seen a Brooklyn Nets jersey. When was the last time you seen a Brooklyn Nets jersey outside?
think I've ever seen
So no one gives a fuck about the Nets.
Okay.
So on top of that, and that's even with KD. So on top of that, now your stars like I don't give a fuck about y'all either.
So you
What makes you
right,
think? What makes
right.
you think
So
that?
what you're saying is right though. They're on his. They're gonna side with KD.
No, I'm saying they're staying with Brooklyn because it's like this is
Nah.
our team.
No. You know why?
You just-
Because-
you
no,
ain't-
you know why?
you-
Because
we didn't even give a fuck
tell me
about
what tell me what organization don't want KD on their squad.
Brooklyn?
Bro, Brooklyn,
what we talking
Brooklyn
about?
would prefer to have KD not
No, they would
dealing
not.
with this
Not at this
situation.
point. Not at this point.
Not dealing with this situation. Not dealing
I
with
think
this.
I-
Every team, Nick, you can't sit there in that purple ass chair and tell me that not about 20% or 20 teams in the NBA would want that player. You can't tell me that, bro.
I'm not saying that's not the case. I'm saying to get that player, it's not worth it. Now, of course, everybody would like KD. If
So
KD
do
was
you
on
not think-
a bum off the street,
So just
yeah, I would
like
pick
you
him
said,
up.
does this not drive the price down? The uglier it gets,
But it's
the
not-
quicker. Wait, hold on. The reason why the price is driven down because it expedites the movement.
So
that's
that
why
was
I
my
think the
question.
team- That's why I think the team leaks it versus KD.
That's why I had a question.
But why would the team leak it if I'm trying to get the most?
I want to expedite the movement though.
No,
I want to get this going.
No,
I'm
no.
getting Kevin Durant away from me.
If that was the case, they would have been did it.
But I
They
feel like
didn't do it because they're asking price, especially after the Rudy Gobert trade. 5 picks. How many players?
Crazy.
3, like 4
Something
players.
crazy, right? So if I got KD, shit, I need more than that.
Well, let me ask you.
Wait, hold on. I need more than that.
Okay.
If I'm the Brooklyn Nets, I'm tight-lipped because I need to work behind the scenes in quiet, and then boom, all of a sudden KD happens. But the reason why KD is leaking this shit is because he's putting gasoline on it. So now, like you said, to a degree, he's making the fans pick a side. He's making it public because it favors him. Because I put the gas now, I'm lowering the cost. I'm making it ugly. You want to move on from me because I'm a cancer to the whole organization now. You got to move on. So that means you're going to have to be forced to take less.
Let me ask y'all this question. What scenario?
So you're gonna well see here's the thing. In the add on to that, either you're gonna give me my way and trade me, or you're gonna give me my way and get rid of the people I want.
well-
Yep, 100%.
Well, this is the scenario I got for y'all. What's more likely to happen? KD and Kyrie are traded before the start of the season, or both of them play until at least the All-Star break.
I think they're more likely to get traded.
Yep.
I think that
Before
because
the
of
season
Brooklyn.
starts.
Yes.
I don't think that's gonna happen, bro.
Yes.
We're already in August.
He-
Season starting in less than 2 months, or like about 2 months from now.
Here's the thing, right? Like, all KD is continuing to pour gasoline on the fire. If KD goes, I don't see Kyrie staying. And let's be honest, the one thing holding Kyrie going to the Lakers right now is a 2029 draft pick. 2029 draft pick. If the Lakers said, all right, put it in there, they get Kyrie.
And they getting Westbrook back, right?
Yeah, and they'll probably buy him out.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, look, I don't see how you go into training camp like this. Because are you bringing Steve Nash back?
Yes.
You got to.
He just said so.
You can't buckle under the demands of
He
that.
tweeted
You
it.
gotta
He
bring
tweeted
back.
it.
Yeah, I'm siding with ownership.
Yeah, he
excuse
tweeted.
me, coaches is what he said.
So what if KD just doesn't play hard?
That's fine.
Then that's on KD.
That's on KD. We got you for 4 years,
Now
bro.
your approval rating continues to plummet, and you get that stigma of, do I want to bring this into my team?
But at the end of the day, it still forces your hand as the owner to get rid of me. Because I can't be $150 million cancer on the squad.
But
That's
nobody else,
not
but no
possible.
one else is gonna trade for you though.
You are crazy as fuck.
They're going to trade for him. It's just what they're going to give up.
Pat Riley.
Where would
For
it
how
come
much?
from?
How much is he?
Like, I don't think that they're gonna get value. They ain't gonna get.
That's what I'm
value.
saying. The
They're not
value that
gonna
they're
trade for
asking
market
for.
value.
So
can't get
the
equal
best thing
That's
that
what I'm
you-
saying. Yeah. What are you gonna think they're gonna give up? Who's giving what?
Best proposal that you probably would have is when you getting Jaylen Brown in return.
In Boston.
I agree.
That's it.
I agree.
Now Boston is looking at it like, okay, if we get him here, we can win within the 2 years before he tries to demand out of Boston.
So let me ask y'all this.
But that's the only play though.
Let me ask you this question.
I
then.
think
Based off of
Miami-
that, let me ask you this question.
Miami
When they
too.
were saying like the trade was what Jaylen Brown, they wanted Jaylen Brown, Marcus
They
Smart,
wanted Jaylen
and,
Brown,
and
Smart.
Robert Williams. They asked
Yeah, and some picks,
And some
and
picks.
3 first-round picks, I believe.
What player were they? Do you think Boston was like, all right, that's too much?
Marcus Smart.
It was Marcus Smart. It wasn't
Defensive
Jaylen
player of
Brown
the year.
off
No,
rip.
no, because Jaylen Brown gonna leave.
It wasn't
anyway.
Jaylen Brown, yeah.
Jaylen Brown gonna leave in 2 years anyway, just because they've been dangling him in trade rumors.
I doubt it.
Just because
I don't think until now. I don't think until now.
Jaylen Brown not Batman though. He would rather.
He
I
Nightwing.
feel like
he's not Batman.
He Nightwing.
Excuse me. He doesn't believe that he's Robin. I'm sorry. That's what I meant
100.
to say. So I don't think that 2 years from now he's gonna stay in Boston and continue to play second fiddle to Tatum, even if it means I gotta go take less money to be the star somewhere else.
Spike.
I think that's Jaylen Brown personality.
Answer this for me. What do you think the percentage is of players coming off of rookie deals not signing that first extension?
It's probably high. However, Jaylen Brown already has
Unprecedented.
came out and said that he's in feeling a certain type of way,
Of course.
about how they treating him,
But this is the business of basketball.
which makes me think they would trade him before they put it up to risk of him making a decision. Because I mean, it's a new generation, people.
But
we
no,
don't
no,
know
no,
what
that
these
first
kids
time-
are doing.
no,
He's not going to take less, though.
Look,
You don't think so?
No.
To get out of Boston?
None of them would.
Lou, look, listen, 100%. If he already signed one big deal,
Right.
and he's coming off of that, then yes,
Okay.
1,000,000%. Coming off of a rookie contract,
Yeah, you're not leaving the dime on the table.
It's not incentivized for you to leave and decline the extension. It's not. You're losing close to $100 million. Nobody, I don't give a damn how they treated me, dog. I'm not giving up 80 plus
Let me
million.
ask you: could you make Boston believe that you were going to leave, though? If you Boston, would you have
No.
enough confidence
They
in
don't
what
have
you
leverage.
just said?
They
That's
don't
what
have
I'm saying.
leverage now.
So I feel like they would move him because they think that he would leave. Now he may not. It may not be an option,
My
but I do
question
think that
is-
they think.
Hold on.
We ain't sure.
Why are you framing this? Hold on, let me say this. Why are you framing this like? What makes you think that Jaylen Brown isn't number one and Jason Tatum is?
Nah, because he's not.
Booker Tatum was
'Cause he's
first
not.
team, some All NBA, All
I don't give
NBA
a damn
team.
what team you are. I saw what happened in them playoffs.
I did too. I am of the same belief with you. I think that Jaylen Brown is the dude versus Tatum. However, that's not how Boston feels. I don't think. I think Boston
That's
got
not how
Tatum.
the NBA world feels.
Everybody
mean
got
that, man?
Tatum as the guy, and then
Yeah,
you
Tatum's
got
the
Brown
guy.
as the
Yeah,
two. I don't think Brown thinks he's a two though.
No, 100% mentality. He's not. But look, going, just sliding a little bit backwards. What happened with DeAndre Ayton?
What do you mean?
He got fucked.
Restricted free agency, which is the reason why you can't leave after the rookie extension. He's not going to leave, and even if he tries to leave, Boston says, "Oh, that's all you wanted him for? Sign the check because you saved me money."
They gonna trade him though, right?
They're not gonna trade him.
They not gonna trade Aiden?
No, who?
Phoenix.
Oh, no.
No, hell
Y'all don't think Phoenix is gonna trade him?
No.
Because here's the thing: after you sign that rookie extension,
Okay.
you can't be traded until like January or February.
Okay.
So again, the leverage is with the team. Because think about this. Jaylen Brown coming off of a rookie extension, right? He already hit, all NBA teams. He already hit All-Star. So he has like the multiplier.
What he could get, right.
Right? So he can get 200 plus million as an extension. If he decides to sign with anybody else, the most he could get is like 120, 130 some million.
So we talk about 70 million he leaving on the table.
So again, why would I test restricted free agency when even let's say they don't give me the super max, but they give me 180? How am I gonna leave? I can't leave that on the table.
And I think we stumbled upon, or for me at least, the
Jaylen
point
Brown
of
is not on a. rookie deal.
How does it happen then?
How's he not?
He was. That's what I was wondering. I was like, I thought he was.
Yeah,
I thought he was already on his second deal.
Yeah, he's on his second deal.
Okay. So then he's not leaving because they'd have to trade him.
How do you know that he doesn't pull a KD if you're Boston though? That's the leverage I think that I think that's what the team tries to avoid. How do we know Jaylen Brown don't come and say even after we sign him because KD under contract?
No, 100%. But let's be honest, right? Like there's a hierarchy in the NBA,
right?
Jaylen Brown way low on that mug.
The expectation though, playing throughout that contract, let's say 2 years in, he's
He was in the NBA
performed.
final, bro.
He's performed 2 years in. Now he like, well, shit, I'm feeling myself. I ain't never really liked it here, no way. Y'all got to trade me. What if Boston tries to avoid that? I think that's where the man, let's get him out of here and try to get what we can get for him, what come from. I see what you're saying. The smart play would be to sign. I totally agree with that. But I do think that Boston may be in their head like something fishy, something funny about this dude. We ain't sure if he gonna be here. Let's get him out.
I don't know. And here's the thing, Nick. I think on that totem pole in the NBA, there's a good 15, 20 players ahead of Jaylen Brown.
I ain't going that far.
Shit, it might be even more.
Because in that NBA final series, he was a top 3 player in that whole series.
Yeah, but come on, man. Like there's about 15 to 20 guys that their value, basketball on and off the court, is more than Jaylen, dog.
Off the court,
on and off.
On the court, that's different.
I feel like players don't think like that anymore. Because even going over to football, like you had Raquan Smith that came out today saying he demanded a trade. You hardly ever see that in football. I think that they think that their worth is a lot more than it is now.
No, he was upset. That's what it was.
Well, I'm just saying. I just think that people.
Did you read that letter?
I read he
was upset. He was like, bruh. He was like, first of all, I love Chicago.
Yeah, the Urlachers and Singletary.
He said, I named all the Chicago niggas I fuck with, but the offer that they gave me, shit, I might as well go to Indy. Nigga, like I might as well go to Gary.
Yeah. But my point is, I think the players think that they hold the power now. I think that they feel like at any point in time, I can demand a trade. It's gotten all the way to football now with Raquan Smith, and even in this situation.
And what's the worst thing? What's the worst thing that can happen to Raquan Smith? He's in his prime. He's one of the top 10 linebackers at his position, and on top of that, it's a shitball situation he in. Because the quarterback ain't ready yet, so that means y'all ain't about to win no time soon, and y'all can't still can't even sniff the division with Aaron Rodgers still there. So it's like I might as well leave.
Yeah,
I mean he could end up a Panther.
You know y'all gonna be like the only team with 3 quarterbacks.
There's another team like that as we could transition to football.
Oh shit.
3 quarterbacks.
There's another team like that, Cleveland.
I'm hurt.
Brissett,
Watson,
and who else?
And they signed somebody else.
Oh, did they sign somebody?
I forgot somethody.
I didn't see that.
But now Watson, that's how the NFL.
Rosen.
Roger Goodell came out and said that he want a whole year ban for Watson.
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
Yeah,
that's not gonna happen.
He said shit was egregious.
Might be. He's looking
why would you bring in an outside arbitrator to decide the case that wrote up a 6-page report, told you why we didn't suspend him for the full seasons, which is what y'all recommended, and they're like, oh, well, we're going to appeal it, and let out in the media that we want it to be a full season before the other dude even rules?
Because you know why it is? They upset.
Yep.
They upset about one thing, bro. It was that
contract.
That damn contract, bro.
That $230
around the league. Yeah, around the league.
Cleveland
$1 million this year.
Cleveland fucked up the game. They ain't even fucked up the game. They fucked up their division. Because Lamar Jackson sat back and was like, big bet. I ain't even got an agent either, so you gotta talk to me directly. You gonna have to tell me how shitty you think you see how Ken be talking about 3 to 5? There's somebody in the little Ravens room saying it's the same shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, tell me that in my face.
Except he's saying 3-0. Y'all gave this motherfucker this much money. He got 30 cases. I ain't got no cases.
Scot-free, clean, model citizen. Oh, man.
He asking for like shit. I want $80 million a year.
At least.
$80 million a year,
cap, goddamn.
Hey.
Whatever you thought
I want a $500 million contract.
Was double.
He said I want a 3-year, $500 million contract.
You don't think he gonna get it?
Hell no.
But you know the Ravens don't roll like that.
Nah,
They
Lamar
don't
gonna be on the
overpay.
They ain't got shit though.
They
No, I
paid,
feel you, but
They'll rather not be shit.
They gave
Chill
Jamal
out.
Lewis
They don't
money.
overpay.
No, they-
It's
he's
just like
gonna
the
get paid, though.
Steelers.
What's your man's name? The quarterback. The one that's
Flacco.
They gave Flacco his money.
After he won the
earned it.
Super
He white.
Bowl, he had to.
No, but he earned
He
it.
had to get the Super Bowl though.
He won MVP.
So Lamar Jackson,
It's not a Super Bowl.
If he has a good year this year, he gonna be able to break the bank.
What's a good year for you?
he won
AFC
MVP.
championship at least.
AFC Championship.
At least.
That's a great year, nigga.
That's what he need though.
to
At
break
least.
the bank.
Yeah. To go in there where there's no.
I think he just need to win one playoff game.
Oh no.
Yeah, I would
I'm with
agree
you on that.
No, I would agree. They're arguably in the best or second best division in football.
Yeah.
Like, so
that
to
might be
even
the
make the
hardest
playoffs.
division in football.
Shit.
That may be the
Ah,
hardest
it's
division.
He got to win the
Them
Super
or the
Bowl.
West?
Second best. Yeah, the
Man,
AFC West.
The AFC West is tough.
Is
with the
break.
Broncos,
He-
Chargers, the Raiders.
Everybody a playoff team in that league.
Yeah, he gotta stay healthy is the main thing because if you think back last year, them first 6 to 8 weeks,
Oh, yeah, he looked like MVP.
He was everything.
Yep.
It was
So-
him and Kyler Murray. It's,
Yeah.
it's crazy how the talk was last season, beginning like up those first 8
Kyler
weeks,
was balling last
and then now these like last few weeks, like they look at Kyler Murray like he ain't shit, and they asking, and they looking at Lamar like, nigga, you really a running back. Don't come to me about no money about
It's time for
quarterback.
them to get paid.
Yeah,
That's when all
like,
this shit come out, when it's time for them to get paid.
Yeah.
100%. Kyler got a bad rep though, I think. Like that whole situation with the contract and all of that, I think that was a bad rep.
They don't put that in there without a reason, bro.
Don't believe that, Ken. You believe in the white man shit.
I don't
bro.
believe the white man shit. I believe the white man if you give the white man a reason to do some shit to fuck you over, they'll do it. That's how they roll.
They don't
He
got-
already
they don't
had
have- they don't have to have
like a
reason.
little.
To stipulate in your contract that you study, bro, come on, man. He was doing some shit. I'm sorry. He was doing some shit he ain't need to be doing. They were like, we seen this shit with Michael Vick, and nigga, you ain't Michael Vick.
What else that's what I be y'all be talking
Well, it's
shit.
the
Y'all be
video
talking like
games.
I know y'all be trying to like get into the mindset of like how these GMs really talk about these players when it comes down to it, especially when it's money time.
Right.
But who else y'all got? Y'all try to draft the white boy.
Oh, they already
and y'all
picked-
went right back to the draft and
It
said,
doesn't
let's get the
matter, but
nigga.
see, but here's the thing,
I'll
though.
take a chance on this little short elf.
Right. And if I'm going to give you that money, I'm going to make sure I'm going to get all of it. You're not going to be some.
This is what the
Protect
white
your
man called
investment.
CYA, cover your own ass. So yeah, we'll give you your money, but if it comes point in time where it proved that you fucked up like we thought you were, that contract clause right there that says, "Oh, you weren't studying 4 hours."
I wonder how they know he studied 4
back.
hours.
They got a shit.
got a tracker.
Timed in. Like you
They
got
got
to
a
log
tracker
into
thing
it and
that
shit,
you
and they
log
knows
with.
when you log out.
Oh, and they can see the activity
Like
when
work, yeah, like you work, yeah, like you at work,
that's
9 to 5.
I'd be like FIFA, lock in that thing. Hey, I got you.
So then what? So then
The fact that they had to stipulate it, I think, does say something. But I don't think that shouldn't be odd, bro. You making $250,000. They can ask you to study for 4 hours a week. I feel like that's reasonable.
It was reasonable.
Yeah, I feel like it's
reasonable.
one-
He
That's like an
signed
hour
it.
a day.
Yeah,
It
like
was-
that,
it
like,
was
bro,
reasonable.
That's no time at
nothing.
all.
You should
They said-
but you should just do that just on your own accord. I shouldn't have to ask you that or stipulate that you have to do that.
Because it is part of the job.
Yeah, this is what you do.
Like if
What
you're a
else are you
quarterback or a
doing?
wide receiver and you don't do that, okay.
What else are you doing?
Quarterback, you got to.
But like,
see,
but
yeah.
your job, like it asks you, like, what if you work, or not your job specifically, but somebody works a 9 to 5, right? They want you to be there at 9 o'clock.
Right.
You ain't always gonna be there at 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Like some shit's gonna happen. I think it's just putting it in there just as a standard contract.
Yeah.
Like I think there's people I think every quarterback's
Nah, that's the
contract is
only time
different.
it's
You
built.
don't think Deshaun Watson contract like you can't go to massage
It
parlor
says
for the
now
first
you
3 weeks
cannot
out of the year?
see massage therapists. That's in there
It's
specifically.
all in house.
But this is the first time that they said that this is the first time that has specifically been in a contract.
But I
for a
wonder
quarterback.
if that's just the wording that they chose
They
to
used
use
for him and
And
not
yeah,
somebody
and the
else.
thing about it, like I said, evidently he didn't have a problem because the contract was signed, sealed, and delivered. So they know that was in
No,
there.
that's $200-something million.
Y'all saw that shit
They can
too.
say
Yeah.
I got to do 30 hours.
The
I'll
only
be in that
reason it
motherfucker
became
sleep.
the only reason that became a big deal is
TV
because
on.
I gotta sign
the
this. for
pundits
$250.
pointed it out. It was pointed out, and it was like, whoa, and then he gotta get up there and try to defend himself. You gotta remove it and try to save face and do all this stuff. But it was already in there. You knew it. You signed it. They told you, hey.
And
put this in
the
there.
fact that so he signed it before and didn't know it.
No, he knew it. Oh, he knew it. Oh, he
So-
studied.
know that.
He
Oh,
studied
okay. I was just making sure. I was just making sure.
Yeah, the agent knew.
He knew it. Yeah, they knew.
So what's your expectations for Kyler Murray or
gonna
the
ball out. I think he
Cardinals
gonna
this
ball
year?
out.
Because I feel like niggas forgot he was balling.
Kyler Murray is
yeah.
an elite athlete. People forget, like, he went through all of high school. He lost 2 games.
And then if he ain't studying, how the hell is he this good?
He part-time played at Oklahoma and won the Heisman. He was a baseball player. I came my first year,
And got
ran it
drafted
up
first
and
round.
won the Heisman.
Number 1
and
overall.
a first-round NFL pick. I played baseball, bro.
No, first round baseball
Baseball
pick
pick too, yeah, like so.
Yeah, yeah,
And
he
he
was
really
number
wasn't
7,
even on
I
the
think
football
7.
thing. So he an elite athlete. I think that he does study, and I liked his response actually when he came out. Like, man, y'all can't possibly think that I made it this far without studying.
Who said that?
He did. Kyler Murray.
He was like, it's offensive to me and the people that play this game to think that I made it this far.
You think he bullshit?
Without
Yeah, I do. I do.
Why do you think that?
Because they wouldn't. I'm telling you, they wouldn't put that shit in there if he wasn't doing
They
something.
just fucking with him.
Well, you know,
Nah,
he's
man.
a renowned video gamer too, though. Maybe they just have a difference of opinion about how much time that takes away.
He can say
because he's in
Madden.
tournaments and everything. They've reported that he comes into camp or the day after one of those big tournaments for stuff like he may be dragging or sleep a little more tired. So it has been a thing that's came up about his video game play.
Yeah, but on Sunday he there.
That's what I'm saying.
And the other thing is this to me.
First half of the season.
That's exactly where I was going to go.
Running out of
That's
time.
not his fault.
What about that playoff?
It is
game?
his fault.
Playoff is his
It
fault.
is his fault.
The way the team's been progressing, what we always got to go to. Y'all niggas always be talking about, y'all be trying to be
Well,
like
look,
protect
though.
the players and we gonna call the heads up. I'll be the main one saying the shit about the coaches. Cliff Kingsbury ain't shit.
Here's the reason that I brought up him being an elite athlete. Maybe like Ken said, he is getting by on that skill set. Then later in the season, people are catching up to him. That's
Yeah,
when
he
the
went
film
down.
play. That's when the studying comes into play.
And he also got hurt. He got COVID too in the season, right? That's why he was fucked up for that. After he was what? They were 9 or 7-0,
They went
8-0.
7-0.
He hurt his arm.
8-1, I think.
Some shit like
he
that.
hurt his arm. No, he hurt his ankle.
But the second part of the season is
Yeah,
when
and
that
his
film
arm.
study comes into play. Though.
Both.
That's when the research and all of that good shit that you know. 'cause
And you gotta
people
count on your
adjusting
coach.
To you. Yeah,
Your
Cliff
coach supposed to
Kingsbury,
put you in the best
He
situation.
ain't absolved of the situation at all. Cliff Kingsbury is questionable. Like he should be on the hot seat more so than
This
Murray.
nigga couldn't win with Patty Mahomes at Texas Tech.
And Baker Mayfield.
Fuck that, bruh. Fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is
Baker Mayfield,
they be
yeah.
putting all this heat on Kyler. Like this nigga is balling in a garbage ass system.
Well, here's the thing that scares me for Kyler early on, which y'all know is one of my favorite players. You're gonna be without Hop for 6 games.
That's hot fault too.
It is in same amount as Deshaun Watson, by the way. But you're gonna be without him for 6 games, and
crazy to
you
say.
really get, and you don't have Christian Kirk, which was a safety valve. You got over the top, so it's AJ Green is on his last legs.
I
and
think he ain't even. I don't even think he with them.
I think he's
think he's still on the streets.
Who are their wideouts right now?
Ooh, that's gonna be ugly then.
But it's still like not having that safety blanket and not having your deep threat. That's saying a lot, you know what I'm saying? So you starting over, so that's scary. Also, the running game, James Conner, you count on him more because you lost. Edwards is in Miami now, so
Ooh, this gonna be ugly.
yeah, it's not what it was.
But we'll see.
I can see the headlines now. Does Kyler study or all of this shit all throughout
And they ain't
the
gonna
first.
they ain't gonna say shit about Cliff Kingsbury either.
But this is very reminiscent, obviously for different reasons, like Baltimore last year, right? And
Yeah, still there.
and not preseason, but training camp, they got all those injuries, and Lamar came out, he was balling. You know what I'm saying? Carry those guys. Kyler just signed that big contract, right? There's a lot of expectation on Kyler. Now, I think he's met expectations being the number 1 pick, getting better every single year, very close to, if not over 70% completion percentage. The thing is the second half of that season. Now, is it not studying enough? Is it people catching up? Is it the injuries? Is it this? It don't matter. You're a quarterback. You're highly paid. You're elite arm, elite legs. We paid you like that. You need to win.
Produce.
That's what it
bottom
is.
line, yeah.
That's just what it is.
I agree with
Mr. Ant-Man says Sheldon got 158 favorite players.
I do, man. I do. I got
I'll
my
take
ones.
Kyler over,
Hey, yeah, Kyler and Jalen Hurts by far. That's who I talk about the most.
Lou said he'll take Kyler.
I'll take Kyler over Dak in Dallas.
I would too.
Yeah,
100%.
Jalen Hurts number 1 for me, and Kyler's number 2.
Give me this season. I'm leaning Kyler, but give me this season to
He's just
to know
more
for sure.
effective at
Yeah.
Because to me,
playmaking.
if Dak can't do it this year, he ain't gonna ever do it.
But he's not.
Dak is only ever gonna be as good as the
pieces
people
around
around him. So
100%.
he's not the blue chip.
You don't think he
quarterback.
helped CD Lamb emerge?
No, hell no. Dak not a blue chip.
I saw Andy Dalton with CD Lamb. Hey, that's what I'm saying. Y'all be y'all be trying to shit on Dak like he.
No, I'm not shitting on him. He's just not a blue chip quarterback.
What is he? What kind of chip is he?
He average.
Yep.
He
just happened to play for the Cowboys.
He is a top 10 quarterback at number 10.
He's Jason Campbell.
Number 10.
At number 10.
Nah,
He a little better than Jason Campbell.
Wow. Hell
I ain't gonna do him like that.
He went toe to toe with Aaron Rodgers. He ain't Jason Campbell, bro.
He had a much better
Campbell,
team
boy.
than Aaron Rodgers did.
Oh, back to real quick. The Cardinals wide receiver starters are AJ Green, Marquise Brown, who just got arrested, I think,
He did.
and Rondale Moore.
So rookie from last year, I think. He was a rookie.
Remember Rondale Moore played every position.
That don't even sound like a good
That
squad.
don't even, yeah.
It's not. It's
Not to say
scary.
like they shitty, but it's just like you don't feel no confidence about saying none of them names.
Yeah, none of that. None
Hollywood
of that
couldn't even catch. That's why
Slick-
Baltimore was like, here, take him.
Slick
Shit, we'll
set
take
Kyler
him.
up now. I feel like it's a setup now.
Yeah.
Well, they got Cliff Kingsbury type of wide receivers, right? Like he likes the small little
scat
gadget.
guys,
Yep,
that is
boom, boom,
true.
boom, boom. You know, so
And yeah, you see how that worked for his
Well,
ass.
yeah, but I'm just saying, Hollywood is the best little guy that he's had. Like, you know, as much as I like Andy Isabella in real life, you know, he's not
He
Hollywood.
that dude.
What is Hollywood?
Where or what?
What is he?
Slot.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying like, what is he as a player? How did you talk about blue chip motherfuckers? He ain't damn sure ain't no blue chip.
Nah, he average.
He's a weapon depending on how you use him and the other weapons that are there. Like the other side of D-Hop, that's scary because you got to double team D-Hop because D-Hop gonna eat up any corner. And then this dude's a burner, so they put him in motion, end around stuff like that. That messes with
And I
me.
think we'll find out because I mean he was in Baltimore for the last
Exactly.
I mean, what were they doing with him?
If you put him in an offense where he can consistently get open deep and somebody that can get him the ball, like if he was in Kansas City's offense, we'd be talking
An
about him
offense
a lot
designed to
differently.
throw the ball.
Exactly.
I
forgot
get the
about
offense,
Hollywood.
but at the same time, I'm questioning the player. I don't think he route run his routes are that good.
When you
I
that
think
fast,
he
you
is
ain't got to.
fast.
Yep.
I think he is fast, but he ain't got his hands.
You haven't
It
had a
don't
chance.
matter if you fast, you can't.
But you
catch.
haven't had a
drop
chance.
a
We
lot.
haven't
He dropped
really.
a lot. Lamar
He dropped a lot of
People
balls.
got Lamar fucked up. He was throwing some dimes in this nigga hands, and he was just dropping that shit.
But we really ain't seen him do any of that shit outside of dropping the ball.
That is-
We ain't really seen his route run. I think they just say go.
Go run, nigga. Run, nigga. Run. Towards the end zone. They call this route the Forrest Gump route.
Baltimore-
Just run.
Baltimore has some good wide receivers over the years, though.
No.
Who?
Since when?
Remember Anquan
Baltimore
Bolden?
ain't had a good
Oh, I
wide
thought you were
receiver.
talking about since Lamar was
Yeah,
there.
They ain't had a
that's
good
what I-
wide
you
receiver.
trying to
Yeah,
say
Steve
old, bro.
Smith.
You was in high school when Anquan Bolden was
Neither was
balling.
in their prime at that time.
Man, what's your
Either
man's
one.
name that came from the Derek Mason? That was the last time they had a good receiver.
And he was
And he was-
questionable.
Yeah, he's
I don't remember that nigga.
You don't even remember Derek Mason?
Hell no.
He's
Yeah,
good.
he was questionable. In the
All right,
he was
before
better until he
the
lied
last,
better until
the
he-
last segment I want to get into before we get to our top 10. All right, we got to talk about it because your top 6 actually.
Yeah, 6.
What position?
Running back and wide receiver.
Yeah, running back, wide receiver. You ain't do none of your research. All right, now we're going. This is all the more reason to have this conversation.
We're going to put a clause in your contract.
Yeah.
He'll put the Kyler Murray on.
The people clause. Right.
No one talked about this shit at all. And I think that they released this story as the Deshaun Watson story about the 6-game suspension came out. The Miami Dolphins, Tom Brady shit, where motherfucking Brian, what's his name?
Flores.
He was right.
He was.
He legit was right.
Not only was he right, was it Ross? Stephen Ross?
Steve Ross is a scumbag.
This man was trying to get Tom Brady 2 years prior to, even before he went to Tampa Bay, he was recruiting Tom Brady to come down there. Blatant
crazy.
disrespect of the NFL.
Of the Rooney
law.
Rule.
Yeah. I ain't hearing Roger Goodell come out and be like, he needs a mandatory year. I just think that's nuts to me. Like you said, it's blatant what he was doing and how scumbaggy he was moving.
Bruh, he a
and he just like,
scumbag,
fuck it.
bruh.
He just popped his collar like, what y'all gonna do? What's gonna happen?
They gave him what? They took away what?
They
A first round
suspended him
pick?
first
6
and a third.
games and a first and a third. Yeah, you can't be around the team all the training camp.
To me, the suspension was a slap on the wrist, and what he had to pay like $1.5 million is whatever the fuck. To me, they should have took away 2 years worth of first round picks. First and other than like the first year you lose your first and third, and your second year you lose your second and fourth, some shit like that. Something that really cripple you. That's some fucked up shit.
Is there anything that could really cripple a team like that, though?
Not really.
You know,
unless you take
put him
away,
on probation.
unless you say like, all right, for the next 5 years you don't have a first round pick.
You can't. Yeah, that's how you cripple
big.
them.
That's like, okay,
I mean, most first round picks are bums anyway.
But at least you have a chance to get somebody.
I mean, I guess.
I would say you got to start Tua all year, no matter what. That's punishment enough.
Yeah, see, I think that's the thing. Like Stephen Ross, the owner of the Dolphins, looking at it like, what are y'all gonna do realistically? Like he's the best quarterback. I'm a businessman outside of this. Like realistically, if they do find out, what are y'all gonna do?
He wanted to be the president. He wanted to get Sean Payton as the coach. Like this nigga wanted to make moves.
Now imagine all the shit that isn't reported that goes on. But if I'm Stephen Ross, man, and I'm, if I'm grimy like that, I do the same shit.
But let me ask you something. Same thing that Josiah said with Brooklyn Nets. We're moving in the best interest of the Miami Dolphins. Right? And that's why I said behind closed doors, all of this stuff, how can you police me, bro?
I'm a billionaire, dude. I move how I want.
Exactly.
I didn't make $1 billion by following the rules.
Yeah, 1.5. I don't give a fuck about that.
Here you go. I got that over there in the yacht. Like you can go get that off the boat.
That's what I spend per month. That's nothing, dog.
But the crazy thing is, and I commend Brian Flores because they said he got up off the yacht when he realized that this was going on and this was Stephen Ross was with the shit. Like he left. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
And I think that's really the story.
It is
less about what happened or the penalties or fines. It's like, yo, this guy told you that this shit was going on. And, people were talking shit about him or whatever. But this motherfucker was right. And I think I would love to see more people talk about it from that angle.
But they don't talk about none of shit because it's about their golden boy. And and that's another thing that I don't like that it's not being talked about. Tom Brady was talking to this motherfucker too.
Well, ain't got nothing to do with Tom Brady.
Nah, I do got something to do because it's
on Brady.
Nah, because it's more about the principle of the shit. This motherfucker slime ball too.
Yep.
That's why everybody try to post him up like he's some poster child for the NFL. Nah, he ain't shit.
That whole thing, it's just proof that he been cheating.
I agree.
It's just more proof that he been cheating.
It's Michigan shit. Both of them went to Michigan.
But still, he knew what was going on. And, this whole thing had been out there that, you guys were talking about it, that he had been trying to get there to be to Miami, to be president, whatever. And it's finally been confirmed. Like, this was all part of his plan as well.
Facts.
So, Brady will do anything to win. That's why he ain't the GOAT. Cheater.
That is why he's the GOAT.
Cheater.
Anything to win, baby.
Cheater. No integrity.
None.
All right. It's about that time,
I'm gonna read a couple of these super chats real quick.
Go ahead, get to it before we get to these lists.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit these real fast. DJ 813 say bring the Madden League back.
Yes, sir.
We working on something.
Oh, yeah. 23 come out too.
Come
Next
out
Friday.
Next Friday.
Yeah.
I got an Xbox. I got to get me a PlayStation.
This nigga don't. He want to go to the store and think there's gonna be a PS5 right there.
I do. I've
been trying to do that
I'm
too.
literally just being
They're
stubborn.
not gonna be
me
there.
too.
It been 3 years. Why?
It ain't been 3 years.
If you really want one, let me know because
I want one.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I'm broke now. Even though I already got the Madden for Xbox.
Yeah, I
can
want
switch
one.
it over. Yeah.
So just
All right.
We them boys said fantasy draft in a couple weeks.
Oh,
Playing fantasy this
shit.
year?
Damn. Man, we be busy. Yeah, let me holler at B. Y'all gonna lose to me again.
Oh, they be cheating, bro.
3 years in a row, bro. 3 years in a row.
I played Ken in the playoffs, bro. He won on some goofball shit, bro. Legit goofball shit. Like he won by less than 0.1. Oh yeah, bro.
I was waiting for that auto because I've lost the game.
I was upset, bro. I was upset because I had the game in the bag too. Then this nigga last player went off. I forgot who he had.
I forgot. Dalvin Cook.
Yeah,
It was Dalvin Cook, bro.
Because he didn't do shit that first half. That second half, they just let the
And he
nigga
wasn't
go.
even supposed to play that week, I think.
No, yeah, because I picked up the backup, and I was supposed to be like, oh shit, I'm about to kill this motherfucker.
It'd be the worst. Like, I know
as soon
this-
as the
I
game
know
started, they
this
said, oh
person
yeah,
gonna be-
he came right back.
And he went off.
He went off too. I was upset.
Drink more water. I'm gonna get yours after we gonna read our list, and I'm gonna get to yours because yours is the list. Josh Bros said DK Metcalf is very underrated. He had 12 TDs on a horrible team with average QB play.
We gonna see how underrated he
We're
is
gonna
this
see.
season.
We're gonna see. Adrian Wells said, "What's good, family? How y'all doing? Miss y'all. Ken, how's your back? How about them Cowboys? It's football time, baby. Yes, sir.
Taking it day by day, bro. Appreciate the love. Taking it day by day. Taking off last week was crucial. So I'm glad a lot wasn't going on.
Johnny Mac Zero asked, did y'all see Mad Dog on First Take say Cooper Kupp is the first ballot Hall of Famer if he never plays another down? Yeah, I saw Ryan Clark about to jump on
Ryan
him.
Clark straight
You know he had to say that. You knew he was gonna say that. When a white man see another white man do some shit like that, they can't help themselves say that this is the greatest nigga I've ever
I
seen.
wonder why Ryan got so hot though.
That's something else.
It was how he talked to him. It was
It wasn't even that.
Nah,
I
can't
think
be,
it was
bro.
from something else. I don't like you. That's what that sounded like. Don't yell at me. That's from something else.
Because he didn't even really. It honestly sounded
how he
like
talk.
Right. It didn't sound like he was yelling. It just sounded like he was just being loud as usual. It was like Stephen A. loud. That didn't sound like he was yelling at him like he was wrong.
Nah, he wasn't.
I think he felt like he cut him off. He was kind of. I think just based off Ryan Clark's personality and listening to the pivot and stuff, I think he felt like the dude was like kind of being boisterous and cutting him off.
I just think it was
being
personal.
Loud.
It just sounded personal to me. Like, I don't like that dude. Like, I don't like.
Yeah,
I don't like.
I
him.
can see him saying that.
You know how we do, bro. It take one little thing,
Yeah.
and we don't like you.
Yeah. You done told people before you went on, right?
Yep.
If we say one thing to me,
One thing, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna go off on it.
if he say one thing to me, and that was that one thing, he didn't even say nothing. He didn't get it out. He didn't even get it out. He say, "Wait a minute." Be yelling at me like that.
Don't be yelling at me. He said, "Oh, this is the last time I'm telling you." I'm like, bro, what you gonna do? You on the fucking remote?
Yeah.
Right, you gonna drive to Bristol?
What you gonna do, man? You can't go see him.
I'm gonna catch a flight, bro. I'll be there in about 5 hours.
They are in the ass crack of Connecticut.
Man.
Yeah.
Bristol, boy. Listen, we got anything else?
Go ahead. No.
All right. You gonna make the theme music?
Theme music.
Yeah, the NFL. What does it go like? Dun dun
Dun
dun.
dun dun dun.
Yeah,
Dun dun.
It's football season. This fall is actually the best season
best
for
time.
sports.
It is.
It's the best season for sports.
Right now.
Baseball finishes.
Baseball.
October baseball.
October baseball, like
Bro, it's the greatest.
That's top
Well,
tier.
right now.
That's one of the
top
No,
tier, bro.
Baseball's
That's up
right
there.
now, but I'm just saying when
When you get to the
basketball
playoff,
starts and baseball's finishing,
Yeah. So
football's
you got-
in the middle of their season.
Yeah, you got everything.
You got playoff
best
baseball,
That's perfect storm.
mid-season football, beginning of
beginning of
basketball.
basketball, all the
Man.
best times. I agree. That fall is the best. Other than like March Madness and the Masters and that time of year.
You the only nigga to mention the Masters, bro.
The Masters is one of the best sporting
I don't even like saying that word.
Exactly. I don't even like saying the word,
Touche.
All right. So 2022-23 season is coming up. We already had the first preseason game. I don't know if y'all even give a fuck about those Hall of Fame games.
Not at all. Yeah.
So now we're gonna get into our positional rankings. So this week we're gonna do wide receivers, running backs. Next week I think we're gonna do. I broke it down. I think we'll do like defenses, linebacker, some shit like that. I'll get to it, but we're gonna end on quarterbacks, right before the season starts.
Gotcha.
But yeah, wide receivers, running backs.
Which one we starting with? Which group?
We're gonna do wide receivers.
All right, bet.
I just had to do your top 6.
We doing 6-1
Yeah, 6-1
around the room.
around the room.
I bet. Where we starting, Nick?
We'll start with Ken.
All right, number 6. Who I got? Najee Harris.
At wide
I
receiver.
said wide receiver, bro.
You did say wide receiver.
And you looked around the room like, what? What? Nigga?
He was ready.
Like I dropped
he was
one
ready
too,
to-
bro.
he was
I was
ready to
like,
say,
yeah,
bro.
say something to that, motherfuckers.
We are
receiver.
not surprised Najee Harris is on your list.
So Hopkins is suspended 6 games. Shit, did not know that. Then let me get Hopkins at 6 then.
Really?
Ooh.
It's the penalty, man. The 6 games, man.
It's not even that. That man only played 10 games last season, bro.
Oh, he did. He's still a baller.
I feel you, but everybody I'm about to list is better than him.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Let's see. Who you got at 6 then?
At 6, I got Stephon Diggs.
Stephon Diggs at 6?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Sheldon.
My number 6 will be Debo Samuel.
Holy shit. Hell.
That nigga ain't a running back. I mean, he a wide receiver.
He a wide back.
They call him a wide back.
That's when he play wide back.
That sound like a prison name.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I don't
But you get that ball to Debo in space, and he still.
He's a game changer,
He
bro.
touched the ball in any
I'm letting you know
position.
right now, he gonna get smacked this season.
Shit.
He about to get touched.
I'm scared of
this
it too,
season.
Nick. I'm
They
scared
gonna
of it
touch
too.
his ass this
I'm
season.
scared of it too.
You think?
No.
Remember
Look, there's something different about Debo's the one that do the smacking.
Let me ask you this. Remember
he got incentives too.
Remember the Wildcat offense? How
Nah.
crazy.
Ronnie Brown and shit like
This is
that.
not that. This is not
And
that.
what happened that next season? Somebody got touched.
It worked for about a year.
It worked about a season. It was just a straight
No,
season.
it was just a season. Somebody had a documentary about it. I just watched it. And
Really?
Once the defense is caught up to
Yeah.
how to play, it was a wrap.
Fact.
It caught everybody by surprise. Like, what the hell is this? And then they started, every week they added wrinkles to the shit. You know what I'm saying? So, nah. This is not that. Do not disrespect Kyle Shanahan.
Thank you, Paul.
All right.
Stop Debo.
Justin Jefferson, the worst quarterback in the league, damn near throwing it to him, still putting in work since his rookie year.
You got Justin Jefferson at 6.
6. Yes.
Nah, he ain't
This nigga got coffee stains all over his notebook, and he came up with Justin Jefferson
Yes.
at 6.
He said coffee stains like it's a paper. Can't get rid of it.
I saw the notebook cover. That's what I fucked with it. Damn, y'all disrespectful. I'm putting Hopkins at 6. He got to prove something to me this year.
We disrespectful, but Hopkins is at 6.
Yeah, he gotta prove
Arguably
something.
the best receiver in the league.
He's not arguably the best.
healthy.
There's about 2 niggas ahead of him, and one of them a nigga.
Right now, yes, because he's been hurt. He's suspended 6 games. I mean, he's gonna get a
it's
little
not like
bit.
he was suspended or like he's hurt or anything. Like he's suspended for some shit that he did. So he's taking himself out of the conversation even more. So I got him at 6.
Going snake back around this way. or back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go number 5. I got Justin Jefferson
I got Stephon Diggs
at 5.
at 5.
Bro,
Yeah.
Look, Stephon saw the most press man coverage in the whole league last season, and still was like top 3.
His route running crazy.
Exactly.
No, I'm
the best
saying like
route
y'all got
runner in the
him low.
He's low. Yeah.
Y'all got him low. That's why I'm saying this shit.
Nah, that's for other people that, in my like.
I gotta hear y'all listen. So you said
No,
Stephon at 5. I have Justin Jefferson at 5. Who you got, Sean?
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase? Appreciate that. Top 5.
Yes, sir. He deserves it.
At 5, I got Justin Jefferson.
Diggs for me. I got Diggs at 5.
Diggs at 5.
Yeah.
bro. Shit.
Back on
Diggs
you,
at
Cam.
5, bro. 4, Cooper Kupp.
Oh wow.
That's disrespectful. That I already know why he's only at number 4.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the fucking show.
That's highly disrespectful.
Yeah. He had one good fucking year, y'all.
That's funny as shit.
Hey, yeah, I would feel you.
I looked at it too because I was coming. I really had to change my list at the last minute because I had to double check between him and the other guy I was gonna pick. And I was like, he really only had one great year.
But he didn't have.
But when we basing it off
wasn't
of
even
what a
that.
quarterback.
I always, you remember,
It's where you at
I
now,
told you this
though.
every year. I say I based it off the last 2 seasons, like last season and the season
Yeah.
before that, because everybody can have one pop off season, but can you do it before? Like you look at the other guy that I was looking at, bro. He was consistent.
But you know what? though?
Jared Goff was throwing
Thank
the
you.
ball.
Thank you.
Yeah, look at your face right now.
Let me ask you this.
That's how he was looking
wait,
every
wait, hold on.
Sunday.
Before you go,
Every
before
Sunday,
you
it's
go,
like,
I'm about to
that's
go.
how Cooper Kupp looked every Sunday, lining up looking at that
because
nigga.
DeAndre Hopkins built his whole career by butchers, bakers, and candlestick makers in Houston throwing him the ball. I don't want to
And
hear
that's
that
how
shit.
much better
If
he
you
is.
good, you great.
That's true. But Hopkins a beast though. They go to my point of him being a beast.
I just couldn't put Hopkins on my list because he missed too many games. That's the only reason
He ain't
I
make
took
mine
him off
because
my
he's suspended for 6 games.
Yeah.
So
All right,
that's
so
the only reason.
number 4
he
for
would have been
me,
1 on that. Yeah.
I got Debo Samuel.
Debo at 4. I got Debo high, way high.
Yeah, look, I again, just like whoever said it, stop Debo. The moment this man touches the ball, tell me what DB really want to go. Like, okay, I see Debo, I'm gonna go hit him.
Right.
What Debo do last year?
Last year,
Debo put him
Debo
on his back last
No,
year.
I'm saying, what did Debo do last year?
He had like
1,400
1,000.
yards.
Yeah,
Yeah, 1,400 yards.
1,400 yards.
And how many rushing?
How many receiving?
rushing? How
How
many
many
rushing
receiving?
touchdowns?
A ton.
How many receiving?
I think 1,000. I think it was
Six
It's like
1,000.
1,100.
Yeah, 1,400.
No, I mean not this past season, the season before that.
Oh, I didn't. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm saying he had one break. We talking about Cooper Kupp. We had one breakout season.
We
my
talking
nigga.
about the best wide receivers going into the season.
Right.
Based off of what they just did.
You ask them DBs who they want to see. They don't want to see. They don't want to see them.
Are they saying that?
Hell yeah.
I ain't heard not
I
one
haven't heard it
DB
either.
say I'm scared of Debo.
I haven't heard
I
it
think
either.
it's the utility part that makes him good. I ain't taking it away from him, but as
As a receiver, he ain't shit.
I
Let's
think
keep it a full
you can
beam.
take him out the game as a receiver.
No.
I'm talking about
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
Debo Samuel, the weapon, and how Kyle Shanahan uses him.
Yeah, I agree. That's different.
That's different.
Facts.
If we're talking pure wide receiver, no. But I'm talking about he plays the position and he plays it all over the field.
Dang, Paul, you sure about that 17 yards of reception? Because it's high.
Who for Debo?
Debo, yes, it's high.
That's
a lot of those were like the screen passes.
No.
He run like
That's what I'm saying. That is true.
There you go.
You think Jimmy G throwing them the rock like that?
He ain't getting. He not catching.
Let's keep it a
17
beam.
yard
Let's
route.
keep it a full beam.
He catching it at the line of scrimmage and he running out.
See a house say Luka Cup. Hey, that's the best one.
So who you got at number 4?
Number 4 for me is Stephon Diggs.
That's good.
Okay.
Number 4 for me was about weaponry as well. I think he's gonna do well in the new team. He's gonna put Tua on his back. I gotta go Tyrek Hill. I think
Y'all be ranking
Yeah, I
some
can't
niggas
put
high.
Tariq there.
Tyreek Hill.
I don't even think Tyreek Hill is top.
I think he's the best at what he does, easily. Like it ain't
What does
head,
he- what does
head
he do?
and shoulders.
What does he do?
Deep
He's a
ball.
flat D-ball?
Deep ball.
Well, shit.
I'm stretching. I'm the best person at taking the top off the defense.
He better than Chase?
But he's also the best at catching the short pass and taking
it
the
deep.
distance too.
Slant.
So
80.
in 2021, the average air yards of the ball to him was the lowest since a minute ago, since Alex Smith days.
That's what I was gonna say.
So
like,
he's gonna
I
be
don't-
perfect for Tua.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't see Hill as a deep ball.
He
No,
don't
he is.
take
He
don't
just-
take the top off.
Yeah, he takes the ball and just goes around motherfuckers.
Yeah.
No.
Because if you
He's Speedy
No, what I'm
Gonzalez
saying-
is
what
his
I'm
way to
saying
the end
is-
zone.
It ain't necessarily the deep ball that he catches. It's them not wanting him to get behind him. So therefore, I got the top off the defense.
Yeah.
Because
I see
they
Chase
scared
more as
for
a
me
deep
getting
ball,
behind.
a deep threat than
He is.
I like
Chase
Chase.
is more of a
Chase is a
deep threat
beast.
because Chase makes those difficult
He
catches.
can make you one-on. You
He's
see him
not-
one-on-one. I'm
Tariq-
throwing it up.
Tariq Hill is
You
not
ain't
gonna
never
make a difficult
seen
catch.
Patty throw it up one-on-one with Tyrek Hill. Like
No, you can't.
I'm going up the top. Like hell
no,
no, he ain't doing that
he's
shit.
not making, and he's not
That
making
ain't a part
those
of his
catches.
game. I agree with that. But I do think the part of his game that he's good at, that speed, catching it, taking it 80, like that's what he's gonna shine with the Dolphins because that's Tua's strength.
I'm gonna let you know.
Shit.
I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't think
Dang,
Tyreek Hill
man.
is a top 6 receiver
Really?
in the NFL.
Tua and strength.
I got Stephon Diggs at number 4,
Okay.
and
Back on you.
at number 3, you already know. I gotta represent. I gotta have. If we doing the fantasy, I gotta get somebody.
Why you
from
got to
Cincinnati.
explain it before you say it?
Because y'all already know what I'm about to get.
Unless you know you might be right. Why are you explaining it?
Jamar Chase, number 3, and I think he's gonna be number 1 by the end of the season.
He can be.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
I think,
Well, I can't, number
especially
one,
the way
he can't be number 1. though.
If Burrow,
I'm gonna tell you,
if Burrow takes the next step, as
No.
I think that everybody's predicting him to
No.
take this 3rd season.
but let me tell you why he can't be
Bro,
number
this
1.
nigga is gonna be brazy at the wide receiver.
But let me tell you why he can't be number 1. He got guys on the other side of him.
And?
He got those other 2 guys.
And?
You got T. But what I'm saying is,
But who's
he got-
Burrow's guy?
Huh?
Who's Burrow's guy?
He is,
You
but
guys is
still-
nice. He gonna eat.
T gonna eat.
T. Higgins,
and boy
that's,
gonna
that's,
get
that's
his.
crazy. That
Higgins?
shows that show how crazy talented that Chase is that Higgins can start on anybody else's team, but because
That's
he
the
play
one.
on Cincinnati, he gonna be right behind. Like that's what they had an interview on
But
the
my-
pivot.
but my point
he was
is-
like, look, if you got one-on-one coverage with this nigga, he gonna get that.
But my point is the separation between those 2 is not going to be that great as it is like with the
I'll let you know right. Let me ask you right this question right now. We
know
saw
about
the
that
Super Bowl.
show.
We all watched the Super Bowl, right? We saw Ramsey on Higgins and we saw Ramsey on Chase. What Ramsey looked like against 1-on-1? Higgins had to damn near rip the mask off to get that touchdown. Chase was burning this nigga all up and down the field.
Chase, right. No, I don't question that. I'm just saying that a lot of attention is going to be paid to Chase.
Right.
Which means T Higgins is going to get a lot of one-on-one. He going to make things happen. I just think T is that good.
Oh, you know he great.
I like T, but I think you overhyping him a little bit.
No.
I think he's gonna get off like that.
What I'm saying is he's going to get off enough to where Jamar can't be number 1.
Shit.
If that makes sense.
I don't think so.
I get the logic. I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm saying number one.
Because if you think about
So
it,
you think they gonna
Pittsburgh,
treat Higgins like the one?
No.
He said
I'm
he gonna
talking
take away
about number
touches
one in
and
the
shit.
league.
Right. Yeah,
I'm
that's what
talking
he's
about-
saying.
But I'm
just
gonna say,
saying in the
look,
league.
Pittsburgh had AB and Juju at one point in time, and they both had over 1,000 yards. And AB still was that number one nigga.
Yeah, well, Juju that nice
No,
though?
no,
Juju
he
was
wasn't.
never
When
that
he was
nice.
with AB, he was nice. Once AB
was a
left, he was.
compliment.
I mean, it's the closest thing to what you're describing.
Yeah.
You know, AB, you know, and Juju.
I just think that the number ones out there are so far ahead. It's hard to catch them when you got a number two as good as. I think T is a great number two for that.
We gonna figure out what you talking about with number ones, because I kind of disagree. Like, they niggas spread the ball around these days, especially like everybody got to have more than just one guy.
Like we talked about Stephon Diggs. He's a clear head and shoulders number. Like, who's the number two receiver in Buffalo?
OBJ probably, because then he signed. Then he signed.
No, he going back to LA.
I was gonna say,
No, he's actually going to Tampa
Von
Bay.
Miller posted says like,
coming to
I thought he was going back to the
he
Rams.
said he
Okay.
going to Dallas.
Yes, sir.
He-
All right, we don't know where he's going.
Oh, so that's why I don't know why y'all invited a cowboy nigga.
But I think T's gonna have a good year.
Number
I-
three.
Who's your number three?
Devonte Adams.
Devonte
I
at
get it.
3, you are disrespectful. Y'all niggas be saying I'm disrespectful.
Jesus
bro.
Christ.
I get it.
I mean,
I get it.
Hey,
A lot
bro,
of
if you
them
had the
was-
white boy as your top 2 and not 2, hey,
I get it.
You gonna have to kick you off the show. What's up, Shelly?
Now, so I get why you say Devontae. The only reason
You got Devontae at 3 as well?
Wait,
No, I
you,
don't.
then don't get it.
Yeah,
How about what's your
No,
three?
no. The only
I don't
reason I
have-
say that is because the fear of the unknown. We don't know what Carr gonna do with Devontae.
I don't have him in one because I feel like if he was a true number one with arguably one of the best quarterbacks ever, then they would have made it to the Super Bowl. Or at least one.
So no, we got different. No.
God.
That was what I was saying.
That's
That
what
was
I'm
what I
looking
was
at.
That was on Rodgers, bro. That was on Rodgers.
Yeah,
It might be.
That was on Rodgers.
Except that one time Devontae Adams dropped the ball at the goal
And I'm not
line.
blaming him for it. I'm just it
That
could
wasn't
be
what I was
Rodgers'
saying.
fault, but I just
I
feel
know.
like it would have
Yeah.
went to fruition if it was in one.
No, I just done seen Carr nut up a couple times. That's what I'm thinking about.
Oh, Carr definitely.
Carr,
In the synergy
I
that-
don't know. Carr
He
is
ain't gonna
actually
put up the
solid.
numbers.
He ain't
Very solid. He had the
shit
most
ball.
comeback drives last season to win.
And
games.
he stopped
go
Justin.
again
He was
with-
behind.
He stopped that one motherfucker that everybody hyped up, Justin
that,
Herbert.
But that
last
defense was
season.
not good.
But to go
They
from-
did not have a number one wide receiver.
And they have a coach. That's how they got behind him.
and the
Yeah,
whole front
Waller.
office was in
And for the
disarray.
last 2 years, you come on the show and you be like, everybody talk about the fucking Raiders, and I tell y'all every year, Derek,
Who
that
talking about the
motherfucker,
Raiders?
you
No.
were one that were like, yes, pull the tape,
Let's pull the tape.
pull the tape. I was like, man, the Raiders ain't doing shit.
Yeah, Derek Carr ain't that dude either. That's another.
Bruh, he's a dude. He may not be that dude.
He better than Dak.
Don't say that.
He is.
No.
Derek Carr is top 11 at number 11.
Derek Carr has a better arm than Dak.
Slightly, he may be better, but it's not enough to train.
Right.
I don't even know if that's true.
Shit.
They're about the
Carr,
same.
They about the
Yeah,
same.
about the same. About the same.
Whatever you see Derek Carr sling
same
it, let's
tier.
keep it a full beam.
That same tier.
Okay.
I think Dak may
Even with Henry
Dak-
Ruggs.
Dak may be better at football.
But I thought I honestly thought that's
Carr
why
got
you had
better
him at 3
mechanics.
though. Like I said, you go from Aaron Rodgers, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, to Derek Carr. Your production is likely to drop. That's what I thought he.
I don't. Well,
Well, he got
I was
Josh.
basing it off- I'm just basing it off last year, though.
He got Josh McDaniels at his OC though as head coach.
based off of that theory, though, Shelton, to me, no, because you can't double Devontae now. Hunter Renfrow is a legit wide receiver.
I won't say that, but I was gonna say Darren Waller.
No, Hunter is.
Yes, he's a legit number two.
Precise route runner.
Exactly.
I ain't going that
He's
far
a
there.
complementary piece to Devontae.
He is.
Darren Waller, and then Josh Jacobs is legit. So
They're gonna trade Josh Jacobs.
Yeah,
Why you think that?
Josh Jacobs on it. He on
talk
chop
about
block
it.
them there.
what?
That nigga started that preseason game.
Yeah, they just came out and
If
said
you-
we're not
if-
trading him.
yeah.
We're not trading him.
If you are a star running back, you're not playing preseason.
They said
This nigga had the first drive.
He ran like 8. He carried about 8 times. preseason.
Wow.
They was running his ass.
They said they wanted him to get live contact because he
That's
can't get it in practice. That's what they said.
Maybe that's
because they
him
still
thing.
wanna
He's
test
supposed to be
his
like
ass.
a bruiser, like tough guy. Maybe he wanted to do that. Jacobs.
No.
Not when it don't mean
All right,
shit.
Shelton, who's your number 3?
Who's number 3, Shel?
Justin Jefferson.
Okay.
All right. Number 3 for me, Jamar Chase.
Same. I got Jamar Chase third.
That's what's up.
Who's your
Back on
two?
you, Ken.
Justin Jefferson.
Number 2.
Yes, sir.
LSU back to back.
Yes, sir.
He's up.
Yes, sir.
He's nice.
They say he nice. This is the year though.
Yeah,
I mean, he ain't really had a quarterback throwing it
I'm
either.
just saying this is the 3rd year because now everybody's like, all right, you really nice. Same with Chase. Like these niggas are like, all right, y'all say y'all nice. You got to prove it this year.
Jefferson done proved it though. He led the league in receiving yards as rookie, I believe. Like Jefferson is there, even with Kirk Cousins.
He's number 2.
That's
He's
what I'm
number
saying.
2 this year receiving yard.
Yeah.
Justin
He ain't had
Jefferson
it-
is-
No, I'm
he a
saying
dude.
for him to put him at number 2. Whoever put him at number 2, that's
was me.
a lot.
Yeah.
That he put him up
He
ahead
a
of a
dude.
couple niggas that I don't think he ahead of.
Well, yes.
Because
All right.
He's deserving.
Who's next?
Spevo.
Number 2 for me is Devonte Adams.
At number 2, you disrespectful.
I'm not.
I get it.
Go ahead, Sheldon.
Number 2 for me is Cooper Kupp.
Okay, that makes sense.
y'all pressured me into changing I'm happily doing it though because I got more confidence in my 1 and wanted to put him there anyway. So 2 for me is Cooper Kupp as well. And that's based on I wasn't even gonna list him, but I remember that Super Bowl, like that last drive of him doing what he did beyond the.
You weren't gonna put him in the 5?
Nah.
Dang.
I feel like him.
Now that's disrespectful right there.
I wasn't gonna put him in there at all, but
Yeah.
it would have been egregious because that Super Bowl drive, man. Even if you want to knock his skills, like they knew they was going to him, and he's just like you were saying about
Yeah,
that
but
car
they were
driving
locking his
like
ass
a
What
down.
I hated
for
about
3
that
quarters.
drive,
Yeah.
I hated about that drive. We had the wrong corner on him. It should not have been Eli Apple. We should have had Chimende Awuzie.
Maybe.
Because that nigga was balling.
I
He
don't
had,
know
he
if
had a
nobody
pick in the
would've stopped
game,
him.
I think, or something like that.
I don't know if nobody would have stopped him, but
They had him locked up for like 3 quarters.
But that last drive,
That's because the game was on the line. It was like, shit, we're going to go down with our guys.
They needed him to do it, and everybody was expecting it, and he still.
And then OBJ went down too because OBJ was going to light him up.
He was,
That's a
because
fact.
like, bro, he on Eli Apple punk ass. He had that
Eli
touchdown.
Yeah.
So
That's why I was like, bro, get this nigga off him.
Eli Apple's terrible.
He's not terrible. He ain't that
terrible.
nigga. Though. He ain't that nigga.
That nigga garbage. That's what he is.
I can't stand you.
You know,
All right,
D's been getting burnt.
Who?
Preseason 2,
Ah,
very
man,
bad.
I seen it, man.
bro, they come for this. They
Yeah,
said
Diggs
this nigga get 11 interceptions in a season. No one's done that since Champ Bailey in 06. And niggas talking about this nigga might be still shitball. That's
Well,
hilarious.
CD catching ball behind, just looking like
CD
Jordan
is
out there.
like CD good though, but he waxed his ass. Though.
Yeah, he was making
My,
him look
my,
like.
my number 2. Cooper, 2 girls in 1 cup.
Yes, sir.
I gotta go. You already know. If I find a it's a kryptonite of mine, bro. If I find a white boy who can route run, hey, this shit is.
Where's
he
the
most
other
like.
guy? Where Thielen at?
Hey, Thielen's still there. Thielen's still. Hey,
He's supposed to pop back to see you.
hey, right
Thielen
now.
get hurt.
Let me ask you right now. Who you want right now between Thielen and Julio?
Julio.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
I heard Julio got hurt today.
Shut up. Did he really?
Did it? I heard.
That's deja vu. Nigga, that's what you feeling.
You got it one.
I got number 1. You already got
I already know.
Devonte Adams.
Yes,
the
sir.
DA.
I got Jamal Chase. I swapped. Yeah, that's my. I think that's the threat.
I should have done that. I'm trying to be more diplomatic this year.
Hey, you had
But
that.
hey, I almost put Jamar at 1.
I
though.
was on.
I'm
the
scared of what he gonna
bandwagon
do this year.
All last year, I feel like he's one of the biggest reasons they were at the Super Bowl. Jamar Chase is a mod. Even from the draft, I've been on him as far as gonna be a
So,
breakout
Nick-
star. I think the Chase is that dude.
So, Nick, you got a 2-year theory. How you put Jamar Chase up there if you got a 2-year theory on these other players? You said 2 years for every one of those other players. That's why you kicked out Debo. That's why who else did you kick out? But you said
Cooper, he knocked him down.
Yeah,
'cause
knocked
of
him
that.
yeah, it's 1 year. That's what you
You,
said.
know, you heard what I said though. When he said Jamar Chase, he's like, I'm trying to be diplomatic. My fandom is gonna come up. I told you, bro. I gotta mention this nigga.
I got Chase.
You ain't. Did you not put? Did you post that D365? I think
it's up.
I
Y'all
think
watch it.
Jamar Chase is gonna be. I think he's the next AB, except he's just more well put together in the head.
I could see that.
He's faster. He's bigger.
Like he really a tank. Like that nigga like a running
Yeah,
back
he
at
is.
the
Dude,
receiver
he
position.
thick.
Like,
Them legs,
like
yeah,
he's hard to
he's
get down.
special.
And when he catch the ball, it ain't going nowhere.
Like, he a real
He's
deal.
special.
He a real deal generational talent.
Like
when
he
they
reminds
say
me like
that,
a Steve Smith AB. Like that's why I'm like I'm scared. Like and you got Joe Burrow like who already has a connection with him, and he might be top 5 in his damn right,
He's special.
bruh. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to temper my expectations, Lou. These, bruh.
You said the Bengals was going to the Super Bowl last year, didn't you?
I always say they're going to the Super Bowl.
You got lucky.
It's gonna be the Bengals. I always think it's gonna be the.
He said
I
that
hope it's the.
in the last week of the season, in the last week of the playoffs.
I always think it's gonna be a Bengals Giants Super Bowl. That's my favorite. I'm buying tickets. I'm gonna be at the 50-yard line.
Worst.
I will buy your ticket if that happens. I'm buying your ticket.
I'll take the odds on that.
I promise you.
When it happens, I'm calling all y'all niggas up, and we going to whatever city they going.
We are going
The
to
Bengals
that.
got to run, but the Giants
have the worst
Y'all heard it here
quarterback in the
first.
league.
I'm buying his ticket.
Hey, bro, I've been reading these athletic articles on the Giants mini camp or training camp, but it's horrible.
Yes.
Daniel Jones the worst quarterback in the league.
They saying Danny Dimes ain't worth the red cent. bro.
Hey,
Wow.
you got to drop the dime off that.
Yeah, he ain't even
Danny
down no more.
cents. Danny just penny. Just call him Danny Penny.
Remember those?
They think they about to start Tyrod.
Yeah,
What, is that bad?
They about to start Tyrod rib cage table.
it's rough.
Because he's
It's rough.
inaccurate.
Yeah, like
He's always been
Did you see
inaccurate.
the out that he threw the other day? They had a clip on Twitter of an out.
He hit
I'm
somebody in
talking
the stands.
about damn near. I'm talking
He did
about no
one time.
pressure. It wasn't a defensive line coming in, just a drop back. Boom, you out on the goal line. The man threw it out of bounds.
I try to, bro. I try
That
to
man
buy
threw
in,
it out of
I try to buy in,
bounds,
bro.
bro.
I know you did.
I buy
man.
into the brass. All
We
right,
did.
when the
He's
brass
a
say
new
this nigga good,
quarterback.
I'm like, all right, this nigga got to be good. They get paid to say he good, right?
It is so crazy to me because he's a Duke quarterback. Tua gets no chances in nobody's mind. But Danny Dimes has been in the league, what, 12
We
years
might as well.
now?
I honestly we should have just got Haskins at that point.
I'm telling you, two
Yeah.
is trash too.
I mean, I'm
think
cool with
Tua
that.
will be
But
all right.
what I'm saying is, they said Tua was trash after like one practice. Danny Dimes been in the league all these years, and he keeps getting a chance.
But where Danny Dimes sold people was that one game he had where he threw for 400 yards or something like that.
And he
he
broke
had a couple of games where he sold motherfuckers.
He broke that long run too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tackle himself.
I was like, it's the white boy run.
So that's what happened. Tua hasn't had that
The
yet.
Lord tackled him.
Tua is the Hawaiian Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Whoa.
yeah. That means he the poor man Russell Wilson. like, what do you mean?
I don't
Like,
even see you.
Poor man?
put
You mean
the
like-
same-
like
he ain't even in the
homeless?
same league? Yeah.
not homeless,
Ain't even
but
saying
like minimum wage.
stratosphere. No. He can't even like he don't even deserve to be in the same sentence as Russell Wilson.
I think they have the same attributes. They small. They could throw.
Except
I think his left hand gives them a little.
Tua's not a good quarterback.
I think he's a good quarterback.
Nah,
I don't think he's. I don't think he's
Wilson.
great.
I think he's decent at best. Here's the thing about Tua. He has a lot of intangibles, right? But just like Dak, he's only going to be as good as the sum of his parts. Russell Wilson didn't matter what. No O line, no run game, no wide receiver. Shit, we gonna make the playoffs.
That only went for so long. That was the
doing
Legion
that
of Boom
since
and
yeah,
fucking
no.
damn. The guy that got arrested for a DUI
But
today.
but we know this about dominant defenses, right? You can go far as hell. You can win a Super Bowl. But you need a guy that's gonna put up some type of something. You gotta move the ball. You gotta score at least
do
17. You gotta do something.
comebacks, like something. It got to be.
You gotta do something. You gotta do that because even that Ravens team. Yeah, who the hell was the quarterback?
Trent Dilfer.
See?
Trent
There we go.
Dilfer, right? But that running back though, Jamal Lewis, that was
2,000
the
yards,
offensive catalyst. You gotta have at least
he
one
had
guy.
Shannon Sharp. Big play Shay. And he came through a couple games.
No, look, he did what he was supposed to do, but obviously he was on the back end, and then Trent Dilfer didn't help him. But the reason why that offense even had legs, no pun intended, was because of Jamal Lewis.
It was all pun intended with that. We already know. All right, let's get to these running backs.
Wait,
No, we didn't do number
I
one.
didn't get number one.
Oh,
he didn't get
shit.
number one either.
He didn't. You didn't give your. Oh yeah.
I gave
he
my
did.
number one to Jamar Chase.
Yep, it's on you, Shelton.
Right, Devonte Adams.
Okay, correct
Bet.
answer.
Cooper Kupp.
He had one season.
King's
He had one-
always
These-
fucking
these-
one,
this
bro.
is- I almost had Cooper Kupp at one, and I had to look it up. Bro, he's had really one good season. You say he had Jared Goff, I don't care. He had really one good season because he went to the Super Bowl with Jared Goff still too.
Now he has some good seasons.
It's a
I played
black
with him
show,
in fantasy
man.
a couple times.
Look,
Sell out.
What Jared Goff does well is not what Matt Stafford does well, and what Matt Stafford does well allow Cooper Kupp to just utilize what his natural skill set is. So it's not like Cooper Kupp was just boo boo. It's just you're not using me in the best way to use
So
me.
you think they're gonna replicate what they did last year? This
Hell
year?
yeah.
That's false.
Give me Devonte Adams.
So you think
That's my
Cooper
number
Kupp
one.
and Stafford is gonna struggle?
I think it's gonna dip.
Oh, hell no.
Stafford's arm is
Stafford
He gonna be all right.
Stafford can't throw that far no more.
that arm is kind of
He got baseball injuries, bro.
It's better than
something wrong with his elbow, right?
Stafford.
Yeah, they worry about
You
Stafford
said
right
it's
now.
better than Dak?
Hell yeah.
We gonna
Matt
see.
Stafford? No, I ain't giving you that one.
Matt Stafford's not better than Dak?
No, he's trash. He just happened to stumble up in a good offense.
Stafford
with a
trash?
Yes.
Bro, you crazy.
We saw it in Detroit for 15 years.
Detroit is trash.
Because of Matt Stafford.
No.
All those years,
No.
trash.
No. That was a lot of front office
You looking at
and
that
that's the two.
completely
I
backwards.
feel
But
like
then hold on. Because I like when he bringing fire now. I'm loving this right here.
I gotta take my hot shots there.
Burrow to Cincinnati, right? People can say the same thing about Cincinnati about being trash for a minute, but the quarterback changed it around and had a shitball O-line.
Coach.
Hold
Coach was shitty too.
Y'all got a coach.
Coach was shitty for the first 2 years. He almost got fired if it wasn't for that Super Bowl run.
Nick, y'all boys had a Pro Bowl running back, yes or no?
Correct.
Y'all boys had
Swift, the Lions have talent. They got
Bro,
Swift.
DeAndre Swift, come on, man.
Swift is
Stop it.
nice,
Stop
bro.
it. Stop it.
Didn't he have 1,000 yards?
Stop it.
Sheldon, tell me he had 1,000 yards.
Name me one running back that was even decent around
Stafford
Stafford
only
era.
had
One running
fucking
back.
Megatron.
One running back.
He only had Megatron.
Yes.
When Stafford had a competent coach, they went to the fucking playoffs with Jim Caldwell. What they fucking do? They got rid of him. And he played like shit. Come on, man.
He threw half the interceptions.
They act like he didn't have one of the greatest wide receivers of all time.
I said he only had
That's all
Megatron.
he had.
What do you mean only? Nigga,
He's average,
Some
just
niggas
like-
ain't never had a Megatron.
Right. But
Hey, Joe
he didn't.
Burrow got goddamn
If
2.5 of them.
all you fucking have is Megatron, what the fuck you expect is gonna happen? Especially you don't have any fucking competent coach.
He also had wasn't Golden Tate with him.
Golden Tate was with him. He had decent
Bruh,
teams.
Golden
like Matt
Tate.
Stafford
He
just
was
Golden
with
Tate, Nick.
Megatron. He was with
The
Megatron.
coach had a lot to do with it. I will say that. Caldwell,
y'all.
when Caldwell
And the
was there, you had a
defense.
good offense.
And the defense.
But we've
They
seen,
had the
we've seen other quarterbacks win with
Darius Slay.
very little too, though. Like we've seen good quarterbacks win with little.
Who wins in fucking Detroit?
Nobody wins.
Aight.
Detroit, but
Why are we even talking
we've seen
right now?
Russell Wilson. We've seen Tom Brady. We've seen
Russell Wilson had the
quarterbacks that are
Legion of
supposed to
Boom.
be
Yes.
good.
And I'm not saying that Matt Stafford is even at
All I'm saying is Matt Stafford's not good. I ain't saying that he should have won in Detroit.
And all I'm saying, he's better than Dak Prescott.
No,
His best years are behind him.
No.
His best years are behind him,
another
but
guy that's
he
on
wasted
that
his
tier.
best years in Detroit with that.
did.
NFL.
That
agree
may be
with
a
that.
good debate.
I
Dak
agree with
Prescott
that.
versus. I'm not saying.
They on the same tier.
It's hard to
Hell.
debate it because Stafford won a ring, but in just in general terms,
I give you same tier.
Same tier.
But Matt is higher in that tier.
If you would have
because
put
Matt
Matt,
fucked up in that Super Bowl, he threw a couple picks.
but he won the game for him.
Yep.
I mean,
Dak
shit,
Prescott-
Brady fucked up,
Dak
and
would've
Brady will
won
come
a
back
Super
and win
Bowl
the game,
with
and
the
he gets
Rams
credit
last
Hell
for it.
no.
Dak would have won a Super Bowl with the Rams last year. And on top of that, if Matt Stafford played with the Cowboys, we would have won the same amount of games. Same amount of games. It would have been the same thing. They the same thing.
All right.
There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Dak would have won that Super Bowl.
Dak would have won the Super
Dak
Bowl.
will
with
not
the
make
Rams.
that comeback, bro. Matt Stafford is a comeback fucking king. He did. They had the comeback cats. Remember Detroit when him and Megatron they did that. They were the comeback cats. So he has plenty of experience coming back. Dak would not have fucking do that shit.
You know what it means when you got to come back though, right?
That means
you ain't got
that means you lose a lot. That means,
trained for
that means you as the quarterback and your personnel have to lift and carry your team to a win during those times, and that's what he was able to do. Dak ain't doing that shit.
talk
You
about
put
this
Matt Stafford on that on with the fucking Dallas Cowboys, you would love him then. I bet you would have gotten a lot more.
I think
You would have
he
gotten a
was
lot more out of him than you got out of Dak.
Yep.
A lot more.
We don't know about that.
I think
we
they
do
would
know.
go to coaching though, because I think McCarthy.
now
would
we wanna
trust-
talk about coaching.
McCarthy would trust. He would trust
Sean McVay
his
is a
skills
way better
more
coach
than
than Dak.
Dak's skills.
Sean McVay is the greatest coach. If Dak has Sean McVay, we
Look.
may see a new Dak.
And I don't disagree.
I agree.
But that's what I was saying about Detroit didn't have fucking coaching. And when they had
Yeah, I
coaching,
agree
you
with
saw
that.
what
They
happened.
had
That's true.
Caldwell.
At one time.
Dak never had Caldwell.
For what? 4 years and they went to the
Dak
playoffs,
never
right?
had Caldwell.
Like two-
Dak has never had a
Two
good
seasons,
coach.
whatever.
Dak has never had a Caldwell.
I know, but what I'm saying was Stafford won when Caldwell was there, and when Caldwell left, what did they do?
Yeah, nothing. And then he got another good head coach, and they won a Super Bowl.
So let's see Dak with
So
a
he's
head
lucky.
coach.
White man luck.
Here's the thing.
That's what you're trying to say.
If I agree with the statement that if you switch the quarterbacks, the seasons are relatively the same.
Same thing.
But the difference is the head coach.
Yes.
You think they win in the Super Bowl with Dak Prescott?
So then you saying that they the same?
You
then.
think Dak Prescott beating Tom Brady?
No,
Here's the reason why.
Yeah, I said
because it got a lot to do with Sean McVay.
He did it almost in week one.
It's a lot about scheme.
I have
It's
more
a lot about
versatility.
scheme.
Dak
I have
wouldn't
more
have made that-
versatility with Dak Prescott than I do with the guy that I won a Super Bowl.
Bro, the
Not
throws
necessarily.
that Dak can't make the throws that.
Hold on. I agree. I agree.
can.
No.
He
Wait.
can. That's true.
Different skill sets. You're 100% right. Dak Prescott is more mobile.
Right.
And you can move the base of your offense. You
That's
can
what
move
Sean
it.
McVay want.
I understand that. But that can't make half the throws that. Did you
I
see
agree
the,
with
did
that.
you see the no look?
Man, when it comes to arm talent, Matt Stafford is elite, 100%. But when we talking about the total quarterback package and you putting everything in there, if I'm Sean
But that's
McVay,
overrated though. But that's overrated because the quarterbacks that win the most championships are the statues.
it's overrated
And you
when
gotta
you don't
stay in
have
the
a
pocket.
quarterback. I mean, excuse me, when you don't have a coach like McVay. McVay gonna put that shit to use. He been wanting that shit since Goff was there. That's the only reason they even drafted him because they thought that he had mobility. So now I get him out of there. I got to go with this statue in Matt Stafford, but at least I'm a hell of a coach and I can make him look good. If I got that though, shit.
And also, FIFA, that's an unfair point to bring up as far as statue quarterbacks because they ain't let niggas really play until just now. So, of course, those quarterbacks gonna have more rings.
The only one that has
Aaron
done it
Donald
is
won that Super Bowl anyway.
The only one.
Aaron Donald did.
Aaron Donald didn't make that fucking throw. Aaron Donald didn't make the no throw. Aaron Donald didn't beat fucking Tom Brady with that throw.
Hey,
either.
Jamar Chase was wide the hell open. Ramsey couldn't. I mean, he
Running backs.
couldn't keep up. Who you got, Cam? Number 6.
Man, God.
We already know it's Najee Harris.
Yeah, Najee Harris.
Come on.
Man, Spike bringing all kind of crazy shit. It's just fucking first show.
I know.
His little punk ass notebook, but pissing me off. He ain't got shit in there, bro.
Coffee stain.
Yeah, coffee stain. His little punk ass grocery list. Book full of heat.
Hey, why he got an iPad and he pull that notebook out the back?
That's my,
His
my only
grocery
fly
list got pickles, hummus, and Ben Gay.
all grind in that notebook.
Hey, number 6 for me is Aaron Jones.
Number 6.
Yeah, that was a fart in the room answer, bro.
What do you mean?
Who's
That
number
was a
6 for
random
you?
ass nigga to bring
Aaron
up.
Jones. Aaron Jones might not even be the best
Right,
running back.
he may even be the best.
best running back
he
on
ain't
the
even the
team.
best running back on his team.
I don't know this year.
What do you mean?
I don't know this
Who
shit,
better-
people.
I'm saying who would better running back?
What's
on
his
the team?
name? Celine Dion. What's
Dylan.
the name?
I don't even know they other. Oh, you talking about the guy from Boston College?
Yeah.
The big dude.
Yeah, he gonna get the burn. Well, he
There's
got in
only
trouble
one
the
thing
other
that he
day.
does.
They need him.
Aaron Jones is very versatile.
I think Aaron Rodgers taught Aaron Jones how to be more versatile, being in that system. He could do the same thing with the other guy.
Yeah, watch Dylan gonna
Nah,
get
Dylan too.
Dylan gonna get the majority of those carries though.
He could touch. Like they said the same thing about playoff Lenny. They said he was too stiff to be a catching back. Then all of a sudden he became a catching back with Tom Brady.
Dylan gonna get more carries this year.
We'll see. Who you got number 6?
Number 6, I got Joe Mixon.
Yeah, all right, that's too low.
Number 6 for me is Dalvin Cook.
Number
That's
6.
too low. God damn.
Number 6, I got Najee Harris. Number 5, I got Austin Eckler.
Damn, that's low.
Austin Eckler?
Yes.
No.
He is what Debo is, how y'all claim Debo is. Austin Eckler is that,
Yes.
but better.
Led
you got?
running backs in receiving last year.
Yeah.
Where we at? Number 5. I have Najee Harris.
Number 5, I have Austin Eckler as well. 20 touchdowns.
That's why you agreeing with him.
20 touchdowns last year.
Who you got?
At number 5, I got Joe Mixon.
Too low.
Same. I got Joe Mixon at 5.
Too low.
Probably I struggle with it, but
Okay, well we gonna get to these next ones. I want to see where you got Joe Mixon. Who you putting out?
Like, Ken got number 4 next.
Nick Chubb.
Whoa, number 4? Give me Alvin Kamara.
Number 4.
Yeah, you talking to me? What?
Are you gonna say? I haven't heard of AK in a minute.
In a minute. I got Nick Chubb as well.
At 4?
Yes.
Man, I with FIFO. I got AK. I got Alvin Kamara at 4.
When was the last time you seen a nigga play?
Last year, he was putting in work.
Last time I seen him, he was with QC. Ain't he out of them one?
Dual threat.
Number 4, I got Joe Mixon.
Okay. I ain't got no problem with that.
Number 3, I got Nick Chubb.
I got Austin Eckler at 3.
That's too high.
No. He led the league. He led 693 receiving yards.
I know. And then when they
20
needed him,
touchdowns.
what happened? Did they make the playoffs?
20 touchdowns.
All right, let's move on to Shelby. What's up?
Number 3, I got a surprise, Nacho Harris.
Too high.
That is a surprise.
That nigga don't even.
I know it's a
What does he
surprise.
do great?
He's gonna be the main workhorse this year.
That's
He was the
does
main
not answer my
workhorse last
question
year.
at all.
But,
Crazy
but
thing.
this year he's gonna prove
Behind
some
what
things this
line?
year.
I didn't even realize he was a top 10 running back last year. He was a top 10 running back. The Steelers had a top 10 receiver and a Hall of Fame.
He was a
quarterback.
dog. He was a dog last year.
Yeah.
He deserves
I
to be
think-
top 6, but he ain't gonna do all that with that.
I
I
didn't realize he had
just
that
think
type
so.
of production.
I just think he gonna
Pittsburgh running
ball out
balls,
this
but
year.
they all they running.
But they had a
backs.
top 10 receiver too last year. I don't even know what that dude's name.
DeAndre Johnson.
Yeah, that dude.
Man,
Seems
he
would
ain't
have
moving the
better
needle, bro.
season. Huh?
He ain't moving the needle though.
He not. He really
Top
ain't.
10, but he ain't shit.
That's true.
We got FIFA.
Wait, hold on, bro. Skip me real quick. What the fuck is going on with my phone?
Ken, what you got?
Derrick Henry.
At 3?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. He fell off a cliff for you then.
The injury. But he still had like 900 something before
He had
got
900, but he
hurt,
was-
which was fucking crazy.
Jonathan Taylor had to run his ass off just to catch up and beat this nigga, bro. He was like, bro, I got to average 200 yards a game. And he did it. I mean, he did it. But if Derrick Henry was still like that, bro, that nigga would have not have been like,
I
he would've
know.
like, look, I would have been like, 100 yards is cool with me. I just got to get my buck, you know.
Yeah,
buck in.
I'm giving him some grace because I think he'll
That
definitely
nigga had
bounce
900
back.
yards in the first 3 weeks.
I am concerned about the amount of carries though, which I was concerned about last year, and it manifested. So
Yeah.
And what made it worse is that A.J. Brown trade, because now they definitely
Yeah,
running
now
the ball.
you got to
Yeah.
run the ball.
yeah.
Yeah, you can stack the box.
Because they got a rookie at wide receiver, Julio gone.
He's supposed to be good, the rookie wide receiver. But Tannehill don't scare you or the wide receiving core.
Nah, yeah, nothing.
I'm stacking the box on them every week.
Yeah.
I don't see how that don't happen.
That's crazy. Joe Burrow got sacked 9 times in that playoff game, yet Tannehill still look more scared between the two.
Facts.
FIFA, what's up?
Oh, my bad. Number 3, I have Dalvin Cook.
I don't even think Dalvin Cook is a top 6 running back.
When healthy,
No,
he
he's
one
not
of
a
the
top
best in
6
the league.
running back to me.
When healthy, he one of the best in
But
the
see
league.
that key word, when healthy, he ain't played.
The
He
full
ain't been
season
healthy
at
the
all.
full
Yeah,
season in years. He is talented.
Who you got number 2, Ken? Y'all switch.
Oh yeah. Dalvin Cook.
Number 2.
Yes, sir.
That's
See,
his guy.
that is his guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 2.
You had him third.
I thought you were going to say Akeem Olajuwon or
That's
somebody.
2.
Dalvin Cook's that guy.
At
man.
number 2 for me, give me Nick Chubb.
That's your guy.
That's not
your
bad.
guy.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I can't put him up there. Number 2, Derek. Say it's injuries and the fact that he shared with Kareem Hunt.
Kareem said he went out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kareem ain't going nowhere.
He want that money.
But the injuries were Nick Chubb is that talented. But once again, when you share in the backfield like that,
We got to talk about who's the other running back that he just said?
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt. We got to talk
He
about
won
that
out.
a bit.
He said he went out. Brown said
Yeah, he
went
wants
Sit
out.
your ass down.
I would too.
yeah. But when you got a number 2 like Kareem Hunt, he getting all those touches.
Well, here's the thing. If I'm the Browns, I'm doing it because I can't pay him.
They should do it, but see now the thing about it is the timing of it all. Who's gonna be able to pay him right now? Cap the money's gone.
They'll make the shit happen. Look at all of these teams like the Rams. They
they gonna take
fucking make cap space to sign everybody.
But
like
yeah,
so don't give me that. And here's the thing: the Browns are gonna lose him because he's on his last year. If they don't resign, bro, you're paying Nick Chubb. You can't pay 2 running backs in
and
the league.
and the other backup, what's his name, is good too. They got running back.
They already
Exactly.
they drafted his replacement.
Yeah.
Which is why they should
Just
trade
let
him
him
and
go.
get
Yeah,
draft
why don't they just let
compensation.
him go?
Exactly.
They'll let him go when they good and ready.
Yeah, he gone.
Why?
He gone.
Because he's
It's
Kareem
a,
Hunt.
but if you just let him go for nothing, you lost as the Browns.
Right.
But most NFL teams do that though.
But
They let
I
their
think you
guys
hold on to
go.
him, like I
Or
said.
just wait till the trade deadline.
You can't rely on Nick Chubb to last the full
Yeah,
season.
But like you
true.
said, the guy you drafted is nice too.
Yeah.
He ain't that nice. He ain't Kareem Hunt.
Well,
I feel that.
you remember that game when they both was out with they out with
Yeah, they both was
injuries
out.
and COVID, and those guys they pushed the rock, so they could do it without him.
The Browns
It was
are
against the
strong.
Jets or some shit.
They are
Right, yeah, no, it's not.
Was
Let's
it?
not get carried away.
Yeah, it was-
I don't know who it was
It
against,
was
but
a
let's not
shitball
get carried
team. I
away.
remember it. I was like, because I picked them up, and I was like, oh, this is a good game because it's a shitball team. Who you got?
Derrick Henry was my number 2.
Number 2.
Talking about injuries, and then he put Derrick Henry in second.
He back. No, he back now. And Derrick Henry ain't been.
He better be back.
Yeah,
Shit. He got knocked out the playoffs early.
But it wasn't like he don't get hurt every year. You see what I'm saying?
It could be the beginning because remember DeMarco Murray?
It's about that time, yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
They drove, but DeMarco had what? He had about 30 carries.
I know they did the same thing with Derrick Henry
doing. Yeah.
Number 2 for me is Jonathan Taylor.
That's my number 2 as well.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all tough.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's crazy.
My number 1 is Derrick Henry.
Number 1, Derrick Henry.
Kingsbury.
Jonathan Taylor, my number 1.
Yeah. Jonathan Taylor, my number 1.
Same here.
I don't know how that's. I don't know why.
Because he's consistent. He's gonna. Yeah, he's not. He's
been
not
doing that shit since college.
He been getting injured. He's every game. Jonathan Taylor gonna be better. He gonna get his yards. Gonna get his touchdowns.
It's his second year, right?
Yeah.
Bro, who was the quarterback?
Carson Wentz.
And he ran all over the place because nobody fucking scared of Carson Wentz.
Facts. Carson Wentz can't even complete a pass.
Exactly. So what does that say about Jonathan Taylor?
You knew where the ball was going.
The only thing I'll give y'all right now is that Matty Ice. Well, I don't even call him Matty Ice.
No, be respectful.
No, he ain't.
He's
no
a Hall of
ice.
Famer.
He froze up.
He's a Hall of
call
Famer.
Danny Dimes.
Yeah, come on.
He's
Oh,
Matty
that's 'cause
Ice.
that
He's
was
Matty
a-
Ice.
He still made
No, that's saying a lot.
If you can call Danny Dimes, you can call Matty Ice, Matty Ice.
It's an earned nickname.
Danny Dimes rolls off the tub.
sucking
Pause.
Matty Ice off this year. Like what the coach gonna do this year? And
You
win
think
the-
so?
Absolutely.
I think they done with him, bro.
Really? I
Yeah.
think this
No.
year, They're gonna be ringing his
The media
praises.
still love Matt Ryan?
Yeah.
Really?
They're saying he's the answer in
I
the
just heard a sports talk show talking about is he in the Hall of Fame or not?
He is.
FIFO just said he was.
He's not.
MVP. He's top 10 in almost every
So
pass.
Phillip Rivers is definitely in, right?
Yes.
You got to think about Phillip Rivers and not Matt Ryan.
Yeah.
How?
How many Super Bowls Phillip Rivers played in?
But consistency.
Did he win any yearly accolades?
Yeah, his
Consistency though. He got to multiple.
Matt Ryan too.
Yeah.
Matt Ryan's more consistent than Phillip Rivers.
Matt Ryan, low key, has had a really good career as an NFL quarterback.
Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Y'all
To me,
letting
the Super
anybody
Bowl
in.
appearance
I don't know
and
if he's
the
Hall of
MVP
Fame.
cemented it.
But I don't know if he's Hall of Fame. But when people say Matt Ryan, I have to think, oh, like, damn,
If you
he
say
actually
he Hall
had
of
a
Fame,
good
then you
year.
gotta, you got to say Cam
Against-
Hall of Fame.
Cam getting in. Cam definitely getting in.
I don't think.
I don't know. I don't think the numbers
Cam's.
don't support it. His passing yards, rushing yards.
He played in the Super Bowl too, and he was an MVP.
He won an MVP.
Yeah,
and was
before
in
He meet the criteria you got for Matt Ryan.
But you just said
But he's not a
Super
top
Bowl
10
MVP.
He the top rusher though, right? Top quarterback rusher of all time. Got to get
Yes.
in there.
Is he?
Yeah, he got him. He
Right
passed
now,
Vic.
Lamar probably gonna take his spot.
Lamar-
Yeah,
Get
Lamar take his spot, but right now he passed Vic, so I think I got to get him in. I would give it to him before
yeah,
Matt
I
Ryan.
give
But
him
I'm just
before
saying,
Matt
like
Ryan.
Matt Ryan, I think they're gonna be a dark horse in the AFC with the Colts team.
Facts.
No
one else in that division is
They
good.
just need to be steady.
The Titans are going to fall off.
Do you know where Matt Ryan is all time passing?
15.
He top 10.
What's your guess?
He top 10.
What's your guess?
8.
What's your guess?
12.
8. All
I got
time.
that right. I don't even know.
All time, yo.
And what does that mean about his career?
We're in the
Yeah, I
past.
was gonna say, what does that mean about his career? Do you care about? Have you ever mentioned? Has FIFA ever come on and say, "Hey, bro, Matt Ryan, boy, that's my guy."
I never know.
Can you tell the
Okay.
story of the NFL without mentioning his name? I say yes.
No.
Because of the 28-3?
No.
It's an L. Because of the
still,
28-3.
But it still answers your question.
To answer that question,
I don't know about that because the tuck rule. I don't remember who that quarterback was on
Tom
the
Brady.
Raiders.
Rich Gannon.
Rich
Oh,
Gannon.
Rich Gannon on the other side.
I do.
Yeah.
Rich Gannon, bro.
Don't nobody know Rich Gannon like that. Though.
Rich Gannon.
Yeah, Rich Gannon had a bro.
was nice.
Yeah, Rich Gannon
was
got off.
nice.
Rich Gannon was one of the first white running quarterbacks.
Rich Gannon had it all.
He did.
He had a cannon on the arm.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Everything.
Him and Steve Young, bro. Them white boys running around on the field.
Steve Young, I love.
This was at a time they would let the white boys run. They didn't want the black guys to run.
Yeah.
But Steve Young and Rich Gannon, boy, they can run all over the field.
Steve
There was
Young.
somebody else, Flutie. They love Flutie too.
they
He
love
wa-
Doug Flutie.
You know, but he can run too. But yeah,
Like Rich Gannon had a 80 on Madden speed and everything.
yeah, bro.
White dude. That was
So,
different.
Spike, you said should Phillip Rivers be there? Phillip Rivers is 6th all time.
Okay.
But he's only, what is that? He has about
he nitpicking
4,000
right now.
yards. He has 4,000 yards on Matt Ryan. So
Yeah.
2 seasons he'll catch him.
I don't know. Phillip may get in.
Probably he'll catch him, right? 4,000.
Oh yeah, 4,000.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll catch him this year.
Potentially.
They ain't got no receivers in Indy though. That's
Michael Pittman.
Yeah, that's okay.
They
I
got
mean,
no
he didn't have
receivers in
receivers in
Indy, like I
fucking
said.
damn
They got
Atlanta.
Michael Pittman?
They
No,
got
yes,
no
he did.
receivers in Indy, like I said. Where's Michael Pittman ranking? What is he, top 15?
Oh, Pittman nice though.
Is he top 25?
It don't matter.
top
Pittman
8.
nice, bro.
You say he top 30.
Pittman's
I'll
nice,
give him
though,
30.
Pittman's
I
nice.
can name
He's
29
higher than
more
that.
niggas better than
He's
Pittman.
higher than that.
Yeah,
I can name
would say
29
like
niggas.
I don't know where he's
He
ranked,
he
but
had Wentz throwing the ball too, and he's better than that.
Michael Pittman's nice, bro.
Michael Pittman's nice.
I ain't
got
saying
game.
he's shitty.
You
but I
did
can
say
name-
he was
I
shitty.
can name 29
You
other-
said there wasn't no receivers in
Ain't no
Indy. That's
29.
saying shit.
That's not 29 receivers better than Michael Pittman.
Now that you saying that after the season that I think the coach is gonna have, he will get in because they gonna have a good year.
Frank Wright, I don't know what he doing. He must have gave a
Frank
nigga a
Wright a hell of a
kidney.
coach.
This motherfucker got one. This is his last chance. It gotta
It
be.
is.
They gave you 3 different quarterbacks from 3 different
is.
generations.
Wait, who was the
And you-
first one? Luck.
Phillip Rivers.
Mhm.
No, I
Who
think
was
he
on
did
the
have.
tail end of
I
his
think he
career.
did have Luck.
Nah, he was in Philly.
Nah, he
he
didn't
was in
have Luck.
Philly with
He had either he had Luck or he had Phillip Rivers.
He had Phillip
Rivers.
He had Carson Wentz. And now you got Matt Ryan.
Now you got Matt.
But Matt Ryan's better than both of them.
Yep.
So now, to your point, it's like, bro, like if you can't win with Matt Ryan,
My thing is
And
more.
he
My
brought
thing is
Wentz
more
in
like.
too. He wanted Wentz. They told him not to take Wentz. And he
Yeah,
was like,
and
nah,
that's
nah,
the
I got
thing.
it.
And my thing is this too: is like, at some point, you know how it is when we talk about dating and shit. Like, you keep dating these motherfuckers and like you keep breaking up, and it's like eventually it's gonna be like, bro, it's
gotta
you.
be Frank Wright at
Like,
some
yeah, it ain't none of them.
I mean, but Frank Wright, he only had that season in
That
Philly
Philadelphia
anyway.
season.
So it's not like everybody looking at
And that was-
they were looking at him like that, and now they look at him like, whoa.
Yeah. They looking at it like Doug Peterson was really the dude versus Wentz being the dude.
we gonna see a Doug Peterson.
He
with
gonna build Jacksonville up. Jacksonville, bold prediction, they'll be like deep playoff run ready in about a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah, they got talent.
They got talent. Peterson.
Can't wait that long, bro.
Yeah, y'all can miss me.
Can't
with
wait that long.
That Jacksonville shit.
Trevor Lawrence
AFC
good.
is so stacked. I can't even imagine when Trevor Lawrence is gonna even crack the playoffs.
But here's the
They
thing.
in the
He
worst
plays in a weak division. Exactly.
Yeah. He probably the best quarterback in his division right now.
No, he's not.
Who?
He's not better than Matt Ryan right now. And don't say nothing, FIFO, because you just did a whole segment about how this nigga a Hall of Famer. And if you gonna tell me a second year QB,
I'm like, damn.
a second year QB better than him, like, come
He
on.
about to say he trash.
Yeah, you about to say it was Matt Ryan.
He tracking well.
I think definitely Sunshine has more intangibles than what
Facts.
Matt Ryan has.
He has more upside.
Okay,
Come on.
Obviously,
But I'm
All right,
saying-
thanks for the hot take,
Matt Ryan was the
FIFO.
number 1 pick too. Don't do that. Like Matt Ryan was supposed
Thank
to
you.
be like Peyton Manning Jr.
I'm just saying, but we know what
Matt Ryan did his job.
That's
though.
what I'm saying. We know what Matt Ryan done. We don't know what the fuck
He got
do
to a
with
Super
I
Bowl.
mean,
His
Sunshine-
career, as he justified
One
his
MVP
pick.
got a Super Bowl.
Yeah, Sunshine.
He
ain't
justified
done
his
shit.
pick, bro.
All we know is that he can't. he.
That's fair.
All we know is that he got abused by Urban Meyer.
That's all we know.
And all I'm saying is, for all of these young quarterbacks that we see with these rosters, the number one thing that they've gotten is weapons.
Yeah.
And I don't think Jacksonville is there yet in terms of weapons, but they got talent. You see from last year to this year, we have a direction. O-line, wide out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're building it up. I don't think they're there yet, but we'll see. I think this is a season. This is truly Trevor Lawrence's rookie season. That last season,
Don't
this was
give
just
me
trash.
that. Don't give me that.
That was just trash.
Don't give me that.
Yeah, they got the right
We don't do
group.
that for. We don't do that for black quarterbacks. We don't do that for black quarterbacks.
Then we just
We don't do
talk
that for
about
black
how
quarterbacks.
important coaching is.
Yeah.
For NFL
Who
teams.
is we? Cause y'all niggas ain't bring that shit up. Ken, was that y'all talking about coaching? I was the
Ken
no,
agrees.
because the conversation started with Kyler Murray, and y'all was dogging Kyler Murray. And I was like, I feel like I'm the only nigga that come at coaches with Cliff Kingsbury. And now you talking about coaching?
No. I said Cliff
We said it was
Kingsbury
on
is very
Kingsbury,
questionable as well.
Right.
And I said, look, when you pay a quarterback as much as you pay him, I don't want to hear it. You got to win. That's it. That's Cliff Kingsbury is very questionable, Nick. I'm in agreement with you there. But at the end of the day, when you pay have they paid Trevor Lawrence?
No.
But they paid Kyler Murray. You better win, bruh.
And here's the thing about the coaching too. Like, they wanted Kingsbury. This was specific. Oh, we getting Kyler Murray. Kingsbury is gonna go perfect with him. Urban Meyer was never the choice.
I thought they wanted Urban Meyer.
I
If
was
he wasn't
about
the
to say,
choice,
I
why
think
was
I
he
was like,
there?
It was never a good hot shot. Khan wanted him as far as Jacksonville, but NFL as a whole never thought that it would be a good fit.
Well, that's
nobody
different.
nobody ever thought that Urban Meyer was going to be a good coach.
That ain't what we talking
Yeah,
about.
but they wanted him there though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the NFL didn't know Kingsbury was going to be anything either.
They thought he would be good because his offense and his
Nah.
association.
No,
He had
they
no
thought his
evidence.
association
No, that
with
was a shock hire.
He couldn't win with Patty.
McVay.
No, that was a shock hire.
But he was Sean
everybody-
McVay friend, and they were like, "Oh, okay, he's Sean
No.
McVay friend.
Everybody thought that was crazy. I remember the league being like, "That's crazy."
Because they fired a black man for his goofy
Yep.
ass.
I
Yeah.
remember that.
Out of nowhere, yeah.
I don't know. Sunshine, he might be on watch, but I ain't gonna say.
He don't watch for me.
You said it last week,
I
but
did
don't
say
know.
that.
watch
I'm
for
trying to be more diplomatic this year.
I got jumped on, but he definitely don't watch
Because
for
he's
me.
number one overall
A
pick,
year?
bro. We got to see you win games, bro.
Holy shit!
Hey, let's keep
I
it
just
full
wanna see
beat.
some
He been Joe
development.
Burrow.
I ain't looking for him to win
Kid, let me
games.
Joe Burrow.
Kid, let me ask you.
I'm not looking for
chill
to win
out, kid.
games. I'm looking
Let
for
me
him to
ask you
show
this question.
development.
Peyton Manning had 30.
Hold on, let me
interceptions
say
his
this. Let me
first
say this. Ever since I came on this program, what have I always been preaching? I've been preaching like get these QBs young on a rookie deal. You got to win with them quick. Otherwise, you're gonna have to pay them for some goofy ass amount of money. They may not even be worth it. That's the pressure that these QBs are on. You think Trevor Lawrence? They expected him to be like, oh, you get 3 years off.
But he
we'll
was-
let you by year 4. We'll reevaluate you.
You gotta see something year
You
2,
got to
bro.
see something by this year.
No, 100%.
But that's what 6 games.
Urban Meyer will be the scapegoat.
Herbert on watch too. That nigga ain't. He couldn't even get a seat
Nah,
to the
nah,
playoffs.
no,
I'll
he
say.
ain't
Hold
no
on,
He's
and I'll
not
stay on this
winning,
list.
but the talent is there. Like you see it.
I was about to say because we talking about Derek Carr. Y'all at poo Derek Carr. That nigga battled Herbert for a playoff game, and Chargers were begging for a tie.
Yeah, but this is just Herbert. What, second year?
Yeah,
Like
he'll
he
be
already
fine.
the
He'll be
crown
fine.
prince. They love him
Yeah,
already.
he'll be
fuck for
fine.
him.
He
The
ain't
media
shit.
loves
But
He
Herbert
ain't-
may
he
turn
ain't-
out to be just
He
Phillip
ain't shit
Rivers.
to me right now. He can't win a playoff game.
But a successful season,
shit.
just for
Not bad.
Give yourself a
clarification,
shot.
though,
Yeah.
a successful season for Sunshine, it's only like 5 or 6 wins though. He ain't got
This
it, though.
year?
Yeah.
No. I need 7
Well,
or 8.
brand new first
I
head
need
coach.
7 or 8. You got Doug Peterson, bro.
You heard what FIFO said? They
You
got
got Doug
talent.
Peterson,
That's a
bro.
tough-
When
that's- I
FIFO
don't know,
said
that's
when
the
FIFO
toughest
said they got talent and he made that rainbow thing, that must mean overall these motherfuckers got something. You see it?
7 wins. That's asking a
That
lot.
nigga was like, "Hey, these niggas."
7 wins is
I
a
was like,
lot. That's asking for a lot.
Cut that part up. That's my favorite part right there. Telling the rainbow.
Bruh,
That's
I
a
was
lot,
like,
though. That's a lot of wins to him in his second year, especially after the shit show.
How? He's the
They
number
had an
1
extra-
pick.
They had an extra game
Yeah, I
the
agree.
whole
I
season.
agree.
You think that's too much?
Yeah,
That's
I
too
do.
much for year 2, especially with the Urban Meyer shit.
I do.
If you got a shitty division, that means he at least get 4 wins, right?
How many did he win with Urban Meyer? I can't remember. I'm
Well,
asking.
like 3
It should be
last year?
3.
Yeah, I think
Six.
they won 3 games.
How you can get 5 more?
6 and
with a
11.
better coach?
6 and 11.
We want him to go 8 and
W winning.
7 or 8,
W
bro.
wins.
So look. Let's
Six-
let's go
6
through
and
the
11.
schedule.
W wins.
Let's go through the schedule.
let's hear.
Yeah,
it.
Let's go through the schedule.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville.
Loss. First game lost.
Facts.
You ain't got
The
to tell me who it is.
Commanders?
Who is it?
They playing the Commanders first game.
Ah, okay.
Got to win that game. You playing wins. You win
Yeah,
that.
that's a win
Wait,
for them.
is it
That's
home
one
or
win. That's
home-
one win.
Wait, home on the road.
I'm not sure.
It don't matter. That's a win.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Did they play at home or on the road? In
Road
this
does
first game?
kind of matter.
Yeah, it does. But this
does.
first game that they played, were they the home team
You
or
got
the
the
away
schedule
team?
up, nigga?
It doesn't show it like that, bro. That's what I'm asking.
Let me see. Hold up.
If it's Jacksonville, I'm assuming they're gonna be on the road.
Were the Raiders the home team
Regular season.
in this preseason
Jaguars
game?
at the Commanders, so they're on the road.
Okay, bad. So
That's a tougher
Jaguars
win.
on the road to Washington. Second
loss.
game, it's the Colts. I give them that's a loss too.
Okay, they 1-1.
We're playing
No,
Matt Ryan.
No, they're 0-2.
I'm giving them the Commander game.
Oh, you think
Not
they
not,
win the
not on the road.
they facing
In
Carson
Washington?
Wentz.
but not on the
And
road.
you know that defense?
That defense is
And
tough.
do
And
you
Ron
not know
Rivera,
that-
Ron Rivera
Bro,
gonna
Jackson-
They're a good coach.
You saw what Jacksonville.
I think they can get that. I'm
You
kind
saw
of
what
with Nick.
Jacksonville
I'm
did
leaning
to
with
Carson
Nick on
Wentz
this
with the
one.
Colts.
You saw what he did with Hideki.
All right, so look, week
They
2,
locked up Josh Allen.
Okay, cool.
0-2
week 2 they're playing the Colts
Yeah,
That's 1-1.
a loss.
At home or on the road?
at home. On the road they're playing the Chargers.
That's
cross
a loss.
country, traveling
Loss.
cross country loss.
On the road they're playing the Eagles. That's a loss to me.
No, they can beat the Eagles.
Hell no.
They could beat the
They can beat the Eagles, man.
No, they can't.
They can beat
How not?
Doug Peterson, old
Eagles
team.
the best running team in the league.
The Eagles ain't shit.
Eagles ain't
They
got
can
no-
beat the Eagles.
And that
They
defense
had,
is stout.
the Eagles head coach shitball.
On the
Okay,
road, the defense is stout and the running game.
The
So they
Eagles.
2-3
Then
right
the
now.
next one, the Texans. They can be.
They can
should
beat
beat
the
the
They
Texans.
500 right now.
No,
Then they beat
won.
they play the Colts again.
Loss.
Lost.
They can beat them.
They could be 3 or 4.
The Giants.
That's
a win.
they're
The
500 again.
Broncos. They should lose that.
You skip the Raiders.
No,
Did I?
Raiders are next.
Yeah, the Raiders next.
Raiders. No, it's Broncos after the Giants.
Yeah, that's right. You're right.
Yeah, and then the Raiders.
That's a loss.
That's 2 losses, so they 4-6.
Chiefs,
4-7.
Ravens, loss.
4-8.
Lions, 50-50.
Lions is 5-8.
Because I think the Lions are going to be really good this year, too.
4-9, man. I can't.
Titans, I think they should beat the Titans.
I think
They can beat the Titans.
They'll beat the Titans one of the 2 times.
That's 6-8.
They won't win that game because if Derrick Henry's playing the first game, they won't win.
6-8.
So you at 6, you at 5, so we at 5-6 already.
Cowboys,
Lost.
I said 6.
that should be a loss.
I know you said
The
6.
Jets, that can go either way.
That's a
I think
win.
the Jets
All
are
right.
gonna
That's a
be
win.
That's a
good.
win.
That's
The
7.
Texans again, they should
That's
beat
8.
the Texans.
And the
They should
Titans.
beat
That's
the
8 wins. That's already it.
And then the Titans.
They're not gonna beat the Texans twice.
I think they're going to
Why
beat the
wouldn't
Texans.
They can.
Nah.
The Titans, I think they'll go 1-1 against the Titans.
Can't give a bad team 2 W's in the division.
Yeah, no.
Yes, you
You
can.
got to go 1-1.
Nah, they gonna
So at minimum, the floor is 6 wins, and the ceiling is like 8 or 9.
I'm with that.
Okay.
Like I said,
a really good
So
season.
6 to 9
Six-
wins.
six
6 to
for
9
me,
wins.
yeah.
Is
6 to 9 wins.
That's how much I think too.
doubling your
good year,
win.
though. That's like a really good.
He's number 1. He's supposed to be a really
for me.
good quarterback, ain't he?
That's everything.
You can get
going.
7.
But to be number 1, you got a bad team.
Right, but as a guy, you got to show that you can pull out certain
Win 2
games.
games.
That, yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
agree
you
with
got to win 2 games.
So yeah, I don't know, man. I think 7 is doable.
It's doable.
It is.
7, 8.
And especially,
it ain't impossible,
7
especially
is
with what he's
between.
supposed
That's
to
good.
be.
That's
6 to 7.
To your
Exactly.
point,
I'm with
with
that.
what he's supposed to be, it shouldn't be insurmountable.
I'm
to
with
try to
that.
get there. I agree with
If they're 7 and 10, I'm okay with that.
and it's also if the Vikings last year were the number 1 team that lost the most games by single
Close
digits.
games, yeah.
Close games. To me, if the Jags, let's say they only win 6 games, but in all those other games that they lost by 7,
They're not
3,
ugly losses.
6. Then shit. That's a
Yeah,
successful
no, I'm with you on that. Yeah,
Facts.
like how are you losing?
How are you?
Yeah,
losing?
no,
You get blown the fuck out.
Yep.
Different story. I agree with that.
So yeah, if they don't reach 7 or 8, but they're close in it, then I'm cool with that.
Yeah, and it
But-
too depends on the running game as well. So if he got support from Robinson and he can stay healthy,
And that's your guy, ain't it?
We got any super chats before we wrap up? I'm done.
yeah, we got a few more super chats. Let me see. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me give shout out to my boy Drink More Water. What's happening, Drink More Water? His wide receiver list is Devonte Adams at number 1, Cooper Kupp at number 2, Stephon Diggs at number 3, Justin Jefferson number 4, Keenan Allen number 5, which is a good one, but Deebo Samuel 6, Chase and Hill are honorable mentions. Hopkins and Thomas fell hard, but wide receiver is really deep.
Motherfuckers do not respect Tyrek Hill. Like
That's interesting because he wasn't on my list either.
I don't
Yeah.
know why y'all be having this nigga.
Tyreek
He's a
wasn't on my
Madden.
list.
He's a Madden receiver.
Yeah, he wasn't
he
on
is.
your list.
Bro, he won playoff games.
Wait, whose list who list was Tyrek on?
He's on my list.
His.
He was
his
fourth.
goofy
I had
ass
fourth.
list.
I had fourth
Yeah.
on my
I
list.
mean, he
knew.
knew up there.
Yeah, that's he's Cowboy. That's how you know. He look like he
Tyreek
look at
top 10?
players like Cowboy rosters.
So Tyreek is
He
top
is
10.
top 10. Yeah, he's top 10.
I think Tua is going to impact him a lot.
I think it's arguable.
So you
Tyreek
don't-
is
you
top
don't
10.
think-
Tyreek may not be top 10.
You don't think Carr is going to impact Devonte Adams?
Carr can't throw the rock.
He can, but
Carr can fucking throw,
I'm just
bro.
thinking about all those back shoulder throws that Aaron Rodgers was making him. All
I
those-
know,
bro, they got
but has
chemistry.
Carr ever had a receiver like Devonte Adams? I'm asking
He's
legit.
never had that.
Not only in college.
He had Michael Crabtree.
And they have history.
Nat been killing.
So
Yeah.
yeah, no, I think Carr will finally have a weapon that can unleash what y'all motherfuckers been hyping about him.
My thing is this: when I
With
when I
Darren
look
Waller
at that
too?
roster, where do you double Devontae? You want to double Devontae? Like they're gonna kill you everywhere else.
Now I ain't hyping Hunter Renfro like y'all are, bro.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not
Nah,
that hype.
bro,
I'm
nah,
just-
you
no,
say he got
no,
legit
But
number
Waller
2.
and Adams?
Key is Waller, though. Waller is gonna be
but
key.
look up the reports on Hunter Renfro.
No,
They
Renfro.
talk about his route running.
No,
That's fine.
his catchability.
Can he do it in the game?
I've seen. I watched him
he
in
was on my
Clemson.
fantasy.
I've watched him
getting me most of my points.
Yeah, I watched him in Clemson. I watched him in the NFL. He is an NFL receiver, more of a slot guy for me than
He's
a number 2.
He's a chain mover.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, possession kind of a possession.
yeah, he
Wes
is.
Welker 2.0.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what he is. That's what he is. Drink More Water said his running back list is Jonathan Taylor number 1, Derrick Henry number 2, Nick Chubb number 3, Dalvin Cook number 4, Alvin Kamara number 5, Joe Mixon is number 6. Running back fall off hard, top 3, Aaron Jones, Austin Eckler, honorable mentions. Y'all,
Bro, you
y'all
keep
mentioned-
leaning back, bro. You gonna
Nobody-
fall out that chair.
Nobody brought up
That old man look.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dang.
That's how I was looking at it.
Yeah, man.
And I can
was
see.
like,
I was looking at it.
Like you were like him, like, bro,
was
just
looking
put
at
your
it.
phone closer
Magnify
to
the screen, my nigga.
I was looking. I can see, man. I was looking at the net. The net was bothering me.
I
It was
guess.
really- Let me see what
Like, you
else.
couldn't
I
even
missed.
read your own right. Like, nigga, then you typing? Son, what the-
You can pull it closer, you know. It's he leading back. Just put it closer to these shots.
Oh man, I can see good, man. I really can. EK, what's up, man? He said, did y'all see another? Oh, back to the y'all didn't nobody put Zeke in their list?
No.
Nah.
1,800 yards this year.
Not even this nigga.
Damn, 1,800.
He didn't even say nothing about Zeke.
Passing and rushing.
Bro, look at this the
So
asterisk
you
he
said
putting on it.
Tony
I just told him.
Pollard not even gonna play then, in your opinion?
I just think we are going to focus on Zeke more. Pollard gonna play. We just gonna focus on Zeke more.
That'd be a mistake.
Nobody
to
had
win.
Christian McCaffrey on their top.
No.
I think he's so.
Now you talking about hurt? He's legit been hurt the last 2
He's always
seasons.
hurt. He's
Yeah,
always hurt.
yeah.
So no benefit other than that.
No. Did y'all see another defensive coordinator, a defensive coward is what he said. Said Mahomes isn't a top tier quarterback.
Yeah.
A lot of people are
They coming after him.
What happened?
They coming at all black quarterbacks, bro.
What happened?
Yeah. Mahomes right now, everybody's coming at him saying he's not a top tier quarterback. They killing him right now.
They tripping.
Other than the fact that they're passing the eye test and we can see.
The nigga wins 12 games a season, damn near, on
Yeah.
average.
And
He'll prove it this year. He'll have to.
Yeah, he
I
gonna
can't
have
wait
to.
till he do because I think he gonna be a better quarterback this upcoming season than he was.
A lot of people are saying that too.
because he gonna dart
Now
niggas up.
I ain't got to
I
get
hope
Tyrek
so.
Hill the ball.
Exactly.
I don't have to look.
Tyreek kind of held that offense back.
It's
It's
a
hard
Because
to
Andy,
say
because
that.
I think Andy Reid can spread that motherfucker around, especially
They-
that
yeah,
MVS.
yeah,
You got
they say
that
he looking good.
that young kid who was hurt,
Yep.
Ross.
Yeah.
Justin Ross.
He
Justin
about to.
Ross. I
You got Juju. Juju trying to make a comeback.
Juju going. He got to.
a drafted rookie.
Man, that's gonna be a tough division.
Yeah, Justin Ross was nice. He really was. He got injured and hopefully he can come
And
back.
Ross ran like the fastest time.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
in
a
the
he
fucking
was
He
a
He
dropped
number
because
one
he got
receiver.
hurt.
Yeah, he had
He
like
ran
his
one of the
final
fastest
injury.
times in the 40.
Yeah, he was a number one receiver when he got hurt and went undrafted. But yeah, he's nice.
Patty and them gonna have a good time this season.
Yeah,
They say
I'm not counting on him this year though.
No, they say he's back. Like
Who?
Justin Ross. They say he's gonna. You know what I'm saying?
I got the Chiefs still winning that division.
I just
that shit tough, bro.
man, that Bills game was one of the greatest games of all time.
Yes,
It
and,
was.
and he deserves a ton of credit for that.
We got any more super chats?
Yeah, we got King. King, what's happening? He said Mike Thomas gonna show y'all he won Offensive Player of the Year for a reason.
Who?
Michael Thomas is back this year.
Who's throwing him the ball?
Jameis.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I thought it was Jameis.
You know
yeah,
he hurt his
James
ankle.
back. Who, Jameis?
Yeah,
He what?
the other day. He hurt his ankle.
Bro, he about to be out. If he can't stay healthy, he got to stay upright.
He's gonna have to.
How do y'all feel about Chris Broussard's take saying that that's his dark horse MVP?
Jameis Winston? Man, get the fuck.
What's next? What's next?
He must have watched that our previous show last year with FIFO.
Yeah, as much as I like Jameis and think he, but nah, bro.
Can't get right.
FIFO said he was that guy.
He just got
Josh Bros. Do you guys see the Jets at least finishing above 500? No.
He is definitely
I like
a
their
Jets
young
fan.
core,
Wow.
and Zach Wilson has a lot of talent. O-line has
They
been
can't even win in their
an
division.
off-season priority.
Bro,
They
Zach-
lost the offensive lineman.
Zach
today.
Wilson definitely got him on his marketing team.
Yeah.
Tell me how many games they win against the Patriots, the Bills, and
we gotta go through the
Dolphins.
schedule.
Yeah.
we gotta go through the schedule. We can't just guesstimate that.
Ocho
All right.
Cinco.
It's the Jets. We can.
Well, nah. I
Lost.
Ocho Cinco was just
I don't even
he
care
tried
who
to
it is.
compare
the Ravens.
That first game, Alabama lost.
at home.
Ravens at
Lost.
home.
Yeah,
That's a loss.
They lost. Browns on the
Loss.
road.
That's a win.
They can win that game.
That's a
They could
loss.
win that game.
That's a suspended.
Jacoby Brissett?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a suspended.
Yes.
The Browns are a way better team than the Jets. Like
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
Tell you what, when
Brissett's the quarterback, bro.
Brissett-
I just had no
quarterback,
faith
bro.
in Jacoby.
Brissett better than anybody on the Browns. I mean, he better than Wilson.
No,
Nah,
we don't know that to be true.
You don't know that
be
yet.
true right now.
This is Cuz second.
And I hope so, but I can't.
And
say
then
that.
Bengals at home.
That's a loss.
That's a
So that 0-3
They're
already.
gonna beat the Bengals. They beat the Bengals last year. They're gonna beat them again.
That was only with Sean White.
Steelers on the road.
Oh, a loss.
0-4,
Dolphins at home.
1-4.
Packers on the road. That's a
That's a
loss.
loss. Whatever.
Broncos on the road.
That's a loss.
Jets at home.
That's a win.
I mean, Patriots at home. I'm sorry.
Scrimmage?
Yeah.
They'll win that one.
They might win that scrimmage.
Patriots at home.
That's a loss.
Bills at home.
That's a loss.
Patriots on the road.
That's
They'll
a
beat the
loss.
Patriots one time.
Bears at home.
They
may
can
win.
that.
They'll beat
They
the
can win
Bears.
that.
Beat the win. Bears
Vikings
at home.
on the road.
They can win that.
They might beat
Bills on the road.
That's a loss.
Lions at home.
I mean, we all probably already at 10 losses
Yeah, that's
already.
already hella losses.
Yeah.
They're not finishing over 500.
Not at all.
It's the Jets. They had a great draft though.
They did.
I think in about 3 years they'll be contending.
It is. You know what? It's all dependent on Zach Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just like Trevor Lawrence, you don't need to win a lot of games, but how close are you in those games, and what do you look
And
like? In those games?
but the coach too.
Yeah, right. That's my biggest question mark. Like, I'm not saying
Robert
that,
Saleh?
Yes, Robert Saleh. I'm not saying that like Zach Wilson is guaranteed. I still got to see more, but Robert Saleh to me is the biggest question mark. Mainly because when you look at the NFL, right? Like, I always talk about that coach quarterback relationship, bro. His play calling and play design was horrible.
He's a defensive
Didn't they get beat on that pinch blitz last year when they rushed everyone? Was that the Jets that got beat
Yeah,
like
that was
that?
the Jets.
Yeah, that's right.
He's
That
a
shit's
defensive.
terrible.
He's a
Yeah, he
defensive coordinator.
defensive
Yeah,
dude.
he ain't going. He
terrible.
don't know. That's the surprising thing is the Jets went defense like a defensive coordinator. Everybody usually go offensive coordinator for head coach.
Yeah.
Damn,
But it's
their
the
left
Jets.
tackle or right tackle.
That's why I say he just got.
I just saw that.
Yeah, he's out for the season.
Brickashaw?
The Jets.
Becton?
Nah,
Yeah, Becton.
Becton.
Becton's out.
Yeah,
Bruh.
for the season.
Ugh.
Oh,
What happened? The
ACL.
it's gonna get-
the
it's
Bucks lost their offensive lineman too.
That was
Yeah,
a
they
reason.
lost
They said
Jensen,
Jensen.
the center.
That's what they asked.
They said it was the first call that Brady made before he committed to coming back was to make sure that they signed Jensen. So he
Yep.
called Jensen and asked him, "Are you signing before I come back?" I said that's how important that he is.
You know
to
why?
Brady.
Because Brady don't like pressure right up the middle.
Right. That's his weak point.
That's
Like,
the
a motherfucker
weakest-
right in his face.
Yeah, because he can't. He
They said
don't
the-
got no wiggle.
They
He
said
can't do
literally.
shit.
I
Yeah,
listened
that's
to
true.
Dan Patrick said the first call that he made, some guy he was interviewing said the first call Brady made was to him. So they very interested to see how this.
Did you
play
see that video?
out. Which one?
The Jensen video?
Oh no, when he
In
messed his
practice?
leg up.
It's
They
bad.
said it was bad.
It was bad. It was bad. Now the sports shows and stuff. We're talking. We don't know officially, but nah, bruh.
It's
When
a-
you seen it, the way he went down, he was down the whole time. It was just.
They said the mood around the camp, like it was one of those situations where they said how Bridgewater got hurt. Immediately, everybody knew it. It was like, oh shit.
Dang, I hate to happen to that guy.
Yeah.
Boy, Bridgewater was supposed to be one of them ones.
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, he was.
Bridgewater was.
He
good.
always.
Bridgewater was supposed to be the first Lamar Jackson.
No.
What?
Hell no.
I'm telling you, bro.
Hey,
I
show's
was
over
at the Louisville games, bro. I was at the
Bridgewater was nice, bro.
Bridgewater
Nah, he was
Bridgewater
nice, but he
was
wasn't
nice.
Lamar
Niggas-
Jackson.
niggas-
Not
that's what I'm
Lamar,
saying.
He wasn't Lamar.
Nah, he could throw the
No,
ball.
I'm saying he was supposed to be the first. I didn't say he was going to be the best version of Lamar. We already know Lamar was coming, but I'm just saying like he was supposed to have an
They
impact.
just
Yes.
went to the
Just
same-
like
to the same
RG3 was going to have an impact too till he got hurt and started claiming the white women like he do. But outside of
and
that,
Kirk Cousins, they wanted
black
the white
quarterback
boy.
get
They
hurt,
wanted
it's
the
over.
white boy in there.
they wanted the white boy so bad,
Yep.
but they couldn't deny the black man. They still got him number 2 overall.
Yeah. No, I mean just as he was balling.
And he was ball. He dropped 400 yards against the Saints his first game.
Yeah.
Took them to the playoffs. If the Seahawks wasn't shiesty, we could have seen a whole new career at Washington.
That's true.
I don't know.
I like this next question. Weedham Boys, this is a good one. He said, who will be last place in the AFC West? You got the Raiders, the Chargers, the Broncos,
Chargers will be last.
and the Chiefs.
Broncos.
win the Super Bowl.
Broncos for me.
The Chargers will be last. They got the worst quarterback in the division.
Injuries.
Wilson is.
Why you say
He just lost. He lost his top wide receiver.
Chargers-
He lost. He lost Patrick. One of
You
them.
realize they got Khalil Mack
They'll be
and
all
Joey
right,
Bosa.
I realized Khalil Mack ain't been Khalil Mack in a long time.
He
Because
has.
he ain't had Joey Bosa.
He ain't have Joey Bosa on the other side.
That's fine.
Wilson.
And I got
And those cornerbacks.
And I got possibly the best safety in the
You don't know
league.
what the hell he
Derwin
gonna look like.
Jackson.
You don't know what the hell he gonna look like with Joey
James,
Bosa.
excuse me.
Derwin Jackson, and you got
You don't know what the hell
Jackson,
these niggas
the
gonna look like.
JC Jackson in the corner, like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they
and
stacked.
as Von Miller, how it is when you got somebody up front to take that pressure. You can't double
Exactly.
team
That's
me.
different.
Because here's the thing. I agree. Like there has been a drop off in Khalil Mack's game.
Yeah, it wasn't the Khalil Mack that went to Chicago. You're right.
100%. But at the end of the day, I'm still Khalil Mack. Like
You got to count for me.
you gotta account for me. Now I may not be able to just blow up a double team like I used to, but you 1-on-one me
still
with
a- yeah, exactly.
a line. Oh shit!
I'm just saying that the Chargers got the worst quarterback in the division.
That's crazy.
Well,
I can't say that.
Now, Carr's the worst quarterback.
Carr
Yeah.
is way.
I've seen Carr go against Herbert when it count, and he came out on top. So right now, going into this
That's
season,
one game, bro.
Yeah, that's one.
that's the game that counts. It only takes one
I
game.
mean,
It's football.
but-
You only get one game.
I got.
If Burrow hits Chase for the touchdown, we looking at Matt Stafford totally different. We ain't looking at him like the way we looking at him now. It only take one game to change your mind on some shit.
Man, if I had to pick right now, I would say the Chiefs.
Wow.
I would say
he's like saying hot takes.
Nah, I'd say that they done ran their course. I like Russell Wilson. I think the Broncos gonna win that
He
division.
back in that.
The Broncos are
And I
gonna
think
be
that the
number
Chargers
two.
have the best team. In
I
that
think the Broncos will
division.
be number 2 in the division.
And then the Raiders got the most addition. Like the Chiefs, they did some stuff, but if I had to pick now, I would say they're gonna be last.
Broncos don't got enough weapons.
Just probably because I done seen it before though.
How the Broncos ain't got enough weapons? Cortland Sutton.
Cortland Sutton. Okay, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, and then, so who's the receiver core?
too?
Huh?
Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy. Who's their third receiver?
He's
He
hurt.
got hurt.
I'm saying, who is it?
Patrick.
I don't know who.
Oh, it's just Pat. Oh yeah, because they gave up Noah Font for the trade.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Russ.
No, ain't
So
there.
they ain't got a good tight end. So you all right? So that
But he has the best running
So
back
that's
he's
the
ever had in
receiving
his
core.
life.
Let's go to Kansas City. You got MVS. You got Travis Kelce. You have Hardman.
Justin Ross.
Juju. Okay, so let's go to Raiders.
Okay.
You got Devonte Adams. You got Darren Waller. You said Hunter Winfro or whatever.
Devontae.
And Devontae.
And they got a run game.
I already mentioned Devontae, so and they got a run game. All right, then what's the last one? We got the Chargers, right? You got Keenan Allen. You got Mike Williams. You got
Austin Eckler.
Austin Eckler.
Who was the best receiver on the Seahawks team? when
Henry.
Russell Wilson won the Super Bowl.
Who was the defense on?
Exactly.
Who was the defense?
Don't
on
matter.
that team?
Do it. Don't matter. Russell Wilson is that good. At his best,
All
he's
I'm saying
that
is
good.
this: that y'all
He was
talk.
that
I'm just
good.
talking about offensively. They have the worst offense out of the division.
How he even has.
We just went through it.
But this is the best running back of Russell Wilson's
Since he
career
had
outside of
since
Marshawn.
Lynch.
That's not saying much. He had
Saying
Carson.
a
He
lot.
had Chris Carson.
I know.
He
he
had
has Melvin
what's his name? He had
Gordon.
Rashard Penny. Like, who we talking about here?
Melvin
dude?
No, but
Gordon
what I'm
ain't even
saying
the
now,
best
he
one
has
on the team.
Melvin Gordon.
He got.
He got
You got
Jamal
Melvin.
Williams
It's
starter.
just Gordon.
He's got a defense.
Yeah, Williams is the starting running back now.
Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams is
Williams.
good. Williams is good.
Yeah, Williams
But to say that this is the best running back Russell Wilson had is a fart in the wind statement. It don't mean shit.
It means,
No, it
that
means a
they're gonna
lot
have
because the
some
last
balance.
time he had a good running back, he went to the Super Bowl.
The last time he had a good running back, he also had a top 5 defense damn near all time.
and the Broncos defense is going to be very good.
Broncos
They are. I think Patrick Turner may be the best corner in the league.
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
about that.
So they got
I'm saying that right now. I think Patrick Turner this season is
the
going to
Broncos
be
are gonna
the best.
surprise some people.
Because he gonna have to look at it. He gonna have to face all the wide
Oh,
receivers.
I know. I know.
So he gonna have.
and if he fares well, you're gonna have to pay that man.
Yeah.
You gonna have to-
Oh, my God.
Shit.
Now, if we got somebody to go to put on your one and shut him
Yep.
down every week, especially in this division
Yep.
with these quarterbacks,
But
oh,
the reason why I say that I think the Chargers are gonna be the worst one is because I think the quarterback is the shakiest at all.
that's crazy.
Nah,
Justin
man.
Herbert is a
You
monster.
seen that out that one game?
It wasn't that just that one guy. I've been watching them, bro.
So let me-
Because him and Burrow came out the same year. Y'all don't think they've been comparing? They were saying Burrow was gonna be like, it was a
I
mistake.
say you just don't like him because the Burrow.
That's why. That's
It
what
ain't
it
just
is.
because of that. It ain't
That's what
just
it
because
is.
of that.
Let me ask you this though, Nick. You think all 4 of those teams could make the playoffs?
Yes.
So
We're just talking about who's gonna rank last in the division, though.
no, I feel you. I'm
Okay.
separate question.
Okay.
A separate question. Outside of, I guess technically we don't know what's happening with Deshaun, but let's just say it's 6 games. Let's say it stays at 6 games. Do 3 teams in the AFC North make it?
Only 2 teams coming out of AFC North.
I only think the Ravens will make it. I don't even see you two.
I only see Ravens and Bengals.
Ravens and Bengals.
Well, excuse me, damn, I forgot about the Bengals. I'm sorry.
Bro, I don't know how 38 touchdowns and 15 interceptions and 5,000 yards passing is bad.
Who's that?
Who?
Herbert.
That's fact.
You saw the answer. The answer was.
You know what he say?
All the way.
Nigga, I don't know either.
That's not. I'm saying like that.
That's year what?
That's year 2. Year 1, it was 4,300, 31 and 10.
And that's and all that was what? All that meant what?
But you
They went to the playoffs.
We talked about.
But Nick,
this nigga. Hold on. Didn't this nigga hesitate at Phillip Rivers? Right. Phillip Rivers career wise, what? It's not something that you be like. That's the first thing I mentioned when we talking about quarterbacks, right? But he was consistent all through the regular season.
He ain't do that.
The Chargers they draft another Phillip Rivers.
No,
He's got better hair.
He said that.
Yeah, I said that earlier, but that's not bad, bro.
I'm not saying. I said he's gonna be the worst in that division. That
No,
division is stacked.
okay.
That's gonna be tough though.
I think Derek Carr's a better quarterback right now
What
than
did Derek
Justin
Carr do
Herbert.
last year?
Bro, Derek Carr, bro.
What did Derek Carr do last year?
Just even the eye test, he don't like
I'm
Derek
looking
Carr.
It ain't about the eye test. The eye test, Tom Brady
What
lose
is
to a lot of
Derek Carr
niggas.
doing, though?
But when we talking about
You saying one
moving the ball,
head-to-head matchup?
huh?
Derek Carr beat him in one head.
Bro,
They are in
Derek
the same
Carr?
division.
Listen.
Derek
Greg,
Carr had
listen.
4,800 yards passing, 23 touchdowns, and 14 INTs.
What weapons did he have?
Well, what?
Derek Carr?
Derek Carr did this past season.
No. You said you go by the last 2 years, though.
No, I'm saying. What do you mean?
Got him.
No, I said what weapons do we have as far as like his numbers are not going to look good, but his production, he got to the playoffs.
This production isn't that.
He got to the playoffs. That's his production.
wasn't
That's what
better
I was
than
saying.
Herbert.
Like between last season, who had the better offensive weapons, Justin Herbert or Derek Carr?
Herbert.
Who had a better defense, Justin Herbert
Yeah,
or
but the
Derek
last
Carr?
2 years,
Who had a
regardless
better
of weapons,
defense?
regardless of weapons, the last 2 years.
Who had a better defense, Justin Herbert or Derek
The
Carr?
last 2 years, based on your criteria,
I'm
he's
just saying,
been
if we talking about
mediocre, bro.
How you moving your own goalpost?
I'm not moving my goalposts.
He hasn't. In the year before that, Derek Carr, he only had 27
My
interceptions.
shakiness is not about the stats. My shakiness
Touchdown.
is about who is going to put his team in a position to win. I don't think Justin Herbert is right now.
Justin Herbert,
and
he's
it's-
been
has
doing
put
that
his-
doing that
Derek
since he
Carr.
came in the
Me too.
league.
Yeah,
See,
it's
the
three
time that I
phases-
seen that
it's
he
three
needed to do it,
phases
he
of
ain't
the
do it.
game.
That one time.
Yeah.
It counts. It's his second year.
But it's taken Derek Carr 8-9 years to get to the point where you're talking about he's better than.
Derek Carr.
I said now. Okay,
Derek
he's
Carr
still
has
better
thrown
than
for
now.
over 30 touchdowns just once in his career.
That's fine.
And this guy's
And that was
I don't-
2015.
I don't care
It's
about
not
that.
fine, though.
I'm caring about like, can he win more games?
No, not throwing for less than 30
So
touchdowns.
y'all think that the Raiders will lose more games than the
What
Chargers?
games has Derek Carr been
Yes.
winning, bro?
Yes.
Is everybody in agreement?
Yes.
Because FIFA ain't saying nothing right now.
Yes.
I want to know if
I like
everybody's.
the Raiders.
I
got the
like the
Chargers
Raiders,
going
but
to
I'm
the
still
Super Bowl.
saying they're
You
going
got
to
the
try to
Chargers
win
going
more
to
games
the
than
Super
the
Bowl. We gonna
Raiders
get to our
this
Super Bowl picks.
Absolutely.
But I want to know who all thinks that the Chargers will have
I
a better
do.
record than the
year.
Raiders.
Put it on record right now. The Chargers going to win more
Are we
games
gonna put
than the
something
Raiders.
down on it?
We can.
What we
That's
got?
what I put down.
You want to put a bottle on it?
Don't matter to me.
You want to put a
It
bottle
don't
on
even
it?
matter. Yep.
Ken, you down with it too?
No.
Yeah, see, like, he ain't trying to bet on the white boy either.
I'll take Justin Herbert all day. Bet
That's
with him
fine.
over
We gonna see
Derek
who.
Carr. Who the Raiders coach?
But I like that though because you just said basically Hurts is that guy because he took it to the team to the
Jalen Hurts?
playoffs. Yeah, that's what he said. Based
That's
off
your
what he
guy.
said. Yeah.
You like him? He trash.
Based off what he said.
Hurts is good.
No, he's not.
He made the playoffs.
What you mean?
Not good at all. Actually.
You can't be shitty and make the playoffs.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
Who made the playoffs and be shitty?
The fucking Eagles.
Him.
So y'all say he's
He
shitty.
did. Yeah, he's terrible.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now.
he's not terrible,
The Eagles. I'll say this: the Eagles gonna win that division.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, sir.
We need to get out of here, man.
Yeah,
y'all
it's a
motherfuckers,
football
bro.
episode,
Based
Ken.
off
It's a,
what? Based off
God
what?
damn.
be based on everything. They roster damn near is
Who the
go
Eagles
toe
coach?
to toe.
Who
Huh?
the Eagles coach?
Better than y'all's.
It don't even matter. Yeah, anybody
Better than y'all.
Hey,
Don't act like you about to tout Mike McCarthy like he's some
Yeah.
The
nigga.
Eagles went and got AJ Brown, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Bruh.
They got Devontae
Who's gonna
Smith,
throw him the
AJ
ball?
Brown.
Who's gonna throw AJ Brown the ball?
Bro,
Hurts.
so wait, hold on.
He
Spike,
threw
are
it
you- are
to
you
Smith.
saying-
Did he?
Yeah. So you're
Smith
saying
had a
Did
great
he?
year.
Smith almost had 1,000 yards.
Almost had 1,000 yards in today's NFL. You mean he didn't get 1,000?
He was hurt.
He was the
He was
number
hurt.
one
First
receiver.
of all, they're
and
running.
didn't get
They're
1,000.
He was
running
hurt.
team. They're a running team. They had like the number one running rush. They had the rushing offense in the league.
Looking for Derek
And-
Carr's record as a starting quarterback in
on
fucking
Derek.
damn Oakland.
Jalen Hurts.
you want to
Bro,
take-
you
do you
don't
want to
get
take
the fuck out of
do
here
you
with
wanna
this
take the
shit.
bet?
He just
Do you wanna
won.
take the
He
bet?
just won 10 games.
Do you want to take the bet?
Last year.
Does he want to take the bet? He don't want to take the. Hey, FIFA, I'm asking him to take the bet. To prove me wrong, I'm willing to put my.
I don't have to prove you wrong. The stats do.
You looking at stats and I'm looking at wins. Yeah. Hey, Sheldon.
What he looking at?
Sheldon, what we always talk about, wins and losses, right?
Hey, Derek Carr has a lot of fucking
last
losses,
season,
bro.
how many wins Derek Carr got?
10.
Yeah.
And how many games
was
Justin
10
Herbert's won with a better offense and a better defense?
He won
That's what I'm
10
talking
last
about,
year.
Ken.
He won 8 the year before, 7
What did
the
he
year
win
before,
last year?
4 the year before. Get the fuck out of here with Derek
What did-
Carr.
what did
If
he
he
win
was
last
black,
year?
he would have got the fuck out
Oh,
of there too.
Jesus Christ.
What did Herbie win last year? How many he win?
Fam, Justin Herbert.
9 last year, I think.
Derek Carr.
Has Justin
It ain't
Herbert ever
even-
won?
It ain't even really the same.
In the last 2 seasons, has Justin Herbert ever had double-digit wins in a season? His rookie year and this past year, has it ever been double-digit wins?
I'm pulling it up. I don't know. But
Because I know what Derek
stop,
Carr.
stop hyping up Derek Carr. That's all I'm
He
saying.
All
didn't
I'm
even play a
saying
full
is,
rookie.
I'm not
year.
hyping Derek Carr. I just
remember
think
he
Tyrod
did play
got
his full,
stabbed.
yeah.
I
Tyrod
think
got
Derek
stabbed.
Oh, yeah, he
Carr.
got stabbed in the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Derek Carr is the third best quarterback in that division.
That's crazy.
Uh-uh.
If there were only 3 teams,
Yeah, I can't.
I think it's Pat.
there were only 3 teams in that division, you'd be right.
I think
It don't matter who the other two.
I think it's Patty, Russell, Derek, Herbie.
And y'all stay hyping up Derek Carr, man.
You know what?
Man.
In all honesty, when I'm thinking about it, I think Herbert could supplant Russell Wilson as the second best quarterback in that division.
Yes, sir.
As much as I like David Carr is definitely the worst quarterback in the division. And then, you can make an argument for Herbert being third just because the two other
More proven.
They're just more proven.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
rings.
to me, David Carr is, and as much as I love the construction of the Raiders roster,
Didn't Herbert outplay even Patty this past year?
Yeah, and one
from a numbers perspective,
and it was a game he beat him like
Yeah, he beat him. He
looked
beat
better.
the brakes off of him.
Yeah,
Remember?
he looked better in the game.
I don't know if he beat the brakes off.
Yes, he did. Y'all
looked
remember
better.
that when we were talking about the Chiefs on? We had the Chiefs on watch.
I do remember that Chiefs
because
on
early in
watch.
the season,
Beginning of the season,
Yeah,
they
they
struggled.
had him.
It was like it was mid-season because they came out hot, and then like between weeks 4 and like 8, they was just
Who, the Chargers or the Chiefs?
The Chiefs.
Yeah, they were struggling.
They were struggling like mid-season. Then they picked it back up in the playoffs, and it didn't matter what happened. Like I said, Patty just
remember how to use
Patty just had to stop turning the ball over.
you know so who said that the Chiefs weren't gonna be
Me?
the last team?
I got them last.
So
And that's more blasphemous than
It
what
It
I
was
No, it
based
is.
off the
No.
struggle, but the beginning of last year.
but here's the thing though, Spike.
struggle, nigga. They went to the AFC.
Well, y'all want to get into all that tonight?
They beat him 30.
Nah, we don't.
Wait, hold on. I gotta say this. We know that a lot of these quarterbacks, especially in that division, are ultimate warriors, ultimate competitors.
Facts.
The narrative against the Chiefs is blasphemous. How good is Pat Mahomes? Pat Mahomes not top tier. He's not this. You lost Tyreek, this, that, and the third. From a coach's perspective, oh, I could feed you all the good shit. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of bulletin board material now. They talking shit about us. It's us against everybody. Now they can go back to being the hunter instead of the hunted.
That's a good point.
And that as a team, as a mantra, as a motto going into the season is very powerful for a team this successful.
So check this out.
Don't be surprised if old Andy Reid starts showing up.
So check this out, though.
Bro, you was a hater, bro.
Telling you.
Check this
swear.
out. Hey,
Don't
but
be
check this out,
surprised.
though. And y'all know I love Patty, but these two games, the first game that they played the Chargers last year, the Chargers won 38-21. Justin Herbert went 22-31 for 302 yards, 3 touchdowns. Patty had 218 yards with 2 touchdowns. He outplayed him. He outplayed him the first game and beat him. The second game, the Chargers won 30-24. Herbert had 281 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions.
4?
Yeah, 4. Shit. Patty had 260, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He outplayed in the second game as well.
Okay, what about the playoffs? How did they outplay?
34,
did he outplay in the
28,
playoffs? I'm sorry.
Patty had
That's what
14,
I'm
3
saying.
and 1.
What we talking about? How many? What do you have in the AFC title game?
6, 2 and 1.
Sheldon, can you read me his AFC title game stats, please?
Who was that?
With Herbert. That's what I'm saying. Like, we be talking about this goofy ass shit. Like, it's wins and losses.
Well, he beat him.
Are you in the games that matter? No, he's not.
I gave you wins and losses with Derek Carr. It ain't many.
What was that game that had to win? Oh, they had to
Many. And look,
Hey,
it's
what
not like Herbert out here lighting it up. It's the second fucking year, and he only played half a year. But I'm just saying,
I asked you.
we're not hyping fucking Derek Carr up.
I didn't say
Derek Carr's still
to
there.
say he's the third best. To say somebody's the third best in their small 4-team division is not a hype.
The one credit I would give you is that they do have Devonte Adams, and that could help him out a lot. Yeah. And the coach is no longer
You
there.
even said it. He never had a
The
weapon.
coach
like
is
that.
no longer there, and the coach is gone. Whoever his name was, Gruden. So, but shit, I mean, shit.
Is that good or bad? We don't know.
I-
Josh
we don't know.
McDaniels helped Tom Brady become an
We'll
MVP.
see.
So it could be a good year for him. I'm just saying that there's not a lot of history to
you
go on
can't
to
bank
say
on
that.
it. Yeah, you can't count on that.
Derek
That's
Carr
all I'm
Talk
saying.
about
Will
counting
let
on
you
something.
down.
What can you count on with Justin Herbert?
You count on he gonna be consistent.
Consistent in doing what?
Getting
First
those
to the
numbers.
playoffs?
It's
Yeah.
big. No, stop.
You know what?
Getting those numbers.
We talked about quarterbacks in their having to prove themselves early,
And he has.
and he has not in the games that matter.
We're talking about winning 8 games for Sunshine proving himself, and Justin Herbert went to the second round of the playoffs
He never went
in his second year.
He never went to the playoffs in his old.
Justin Herbert.
Yes. He's
They
never
didn't
been
go
to
to
the playoffs.
No, he
he's
been to
never
the
been to the playoffs.
Oh well.
Yeah.
This is it.
Look, you
He
felt
gonna go to the playoffs
you
this year.
felt, he felt that.
No, the
He'll go
hype.
to the
Take that
playoffs
bass
this
out
year.
your voice
He'll
when
go
you
to the
talk about
playoffs
Justin
this year.
Herbert.
The hype Herbert got was that he was out playing Burrow the first year, and Burrow got hurt, so it became that whole thing. And then Burrow came.
And then second year having it, no one is saying shit about Justin Herbert for real.
Nah, Justin
Because
Herbert
Burrow
still
proved that even without an offensive line, nigga, I can still get us to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Justin Herbert.
Herbert got all these shit around him. Now he got Khalil Mack. He better do something this year.
He got to.
Because I'm talking shit about him every game, every week. It's Justin Herbert report.
So let me ask you something though.
Herbie fully loaded. That's what my segment gonna be called.
So when it comes to Justin Herbert, then Nick, like you can't talk stats. For you, it's just wins and losses.
Because he proved that he could do stats. He was rookie of the year, right?
Yeah.
When he came out, he was rookie of the year. Ken read off his second year stats, all the shit.
He can play the
proved
game.
that he could play the fucking game. Then play the fucking game.
So what's your
He
gripe
is.
with him now then?
My gripe is everybody sucking his dick
Because
like
he's
he's
good.
doing some
like
shit.
you said, he could prove he could play the game.
He can prove he played the
5,000
game.
yards and almost 40 touchdowns in
Kyler
the
Murray
second
proved he
year.
could play the game. Ain't nobody
And he
on
got
Kyler
Kyler Murray ain't proved he can play the game.
Kyler Murray got to the playoffs,
He got $250 million.
We saw what happened in the playoffs.
but at least I saw something.
And it was
I
his
ain't-
first year getting
what
to the
hell did
playoffs.
I see it with Herbie?
And it's his first year getting to the playoffs. How long has he been in the league? 3 years? Well, I don't know. I'm asking.
I seen.
But he got there. He
won,
got there.
He won rookie of the year too.
He got there. And I ain't gonna shit on Kyler Murray, but that
shit
playoff
on-
game,
he
that
literally
playoff
shit
game,
on-
Ain't nothing to write home about.
yeah,
ain't
it's
shitting
like
on him, you
him
pissing
getting
on
to the playoff game, but we can't. We talking about wins and losses.
He hopes that you.
That was
he
a big
gonna hope you
loss.
forget
That was a big
playoff.
loss.
Yeah.
Shit.
But at least he got. That's what I'm saying, bro. Do you put your team in a position to win games?
He does.
Justin Herbert does, yes.
Yeah.
I saw him go, bro. The coach played Madden with the Raiders. They was going for fourth down about 3-4 times in that game. They could not even.
And
get
people
to-
were blaming it on the coach too.
All right, we can get to the coach. If Herbie plays, Herbie damn near got to be an MVP candidate for me to be like, all right, it's on the coach.
Okay, man.
That's what they said. They said he gonna. They said
He is
he's
an MVP
but
candidate early, though, right? Like, that's what
I'm talking about, like when the season starts and we get into the
That's
season.
a tough ass division. I mean, it's.
I mean, if he as good as y'all say he is, he can do it. He at least
Yeah.
has a shot.
Oh, you got a shot.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
no, I think
he
he
has
has
to be
a
like
shot. Can make
he
that.
has to be like one of them. Like
Yeah, I wouldn't
it's
be
like
surprised.
it's like
I honestly
between.
wouldn't be surprised
It's
either
got to
way.
be like between him, Rodgers, Pat, like that type of shit. Where it's like,
That's
oh,
very
it's,
possible.
It's a top. It's possible. That's where I'd be like, all right, Herbert's
That
doing
ain't
his
even
best.
possible for Derek Carr.
I know that's fine.
Okay.
I'm just saying that I don't think they're gonna win that more games than the
I
Raiders.
don't know, Spike. I mean, Devonte Adams is a big fucking deal, bro.
I'm just scared of that running game.
Is- I just don't see I don't see it
shitting
equaling
on
up to
Derek Carr.
wins though. Like
I'm a shit on Derek Carr, but I'm also not going to be naive to think that
I don't
Adams
see it
don't make
equaling
a
up to
difference.
wins though. Like I think that every other quarterback in that division is better than him.
bro, Russell Wilson, y'all, it's time.
It ain't time.
He don't watch.
Maybe.
He don't watch.
I'm blaming the last 2 years.
I'll say this.
He don't
I'm
watch.
blaming the last
Serena
couple of
watch.
years on.
I was just about to
Pete
say that,
Carroll,
Sheldon.
though. He don't watch.
He may be on the
the
Serena watch, bro.
He on Serena watch?
He got a whole. I give him a whole year, sabbatical.
He don't watch.
On this year, but like
a lot of that was Pete Carroll's fault too. They didn't want to modify the offense. They wanted the style to be Pete Carroll style versus Russell Wilson style. Now he in Denver, and if they let him air it out,
Who's
like
their
he
head
said-
coach?
I don't even know. I don't
That's
know who their
underrated.
head coach is.
Denver. They got a new head coach.
They do.
What else we got? So we can get out of here.
Drinkmore Water said thoughts on the direction college football is heading with conference realignments and TV contracts. The Big Ten might sign a $350 million per year with NBC and CBS. No more Big Ten games on ESPN along with Fox.
They old coach is Green Bay offensive coordinator. I mean, their coach is Green Bay offensive coordinator.
What's his name?
Nathaniel Hackett.
You hack it.
They ain't about to do shit this year. They're gonna be a team of hacks.
I have no thoughts on that. I don't really.
College football's gonna go to two conferences like the NFL.
They are.
It's gonna be Big Ten versus SEC.
I liked it. I think it's dope.
Just make the South
Especially
versus
if
the
they- yeah,
Midwest
yeah.
or whatever the fuck.
They
Yeah.
start incorporating something like relegation or something like maybe soccer, like maybe the top 60 teams, and then the rest of them you got to play in and play out at the bottom. I think that'll be dope.
But yeah, it's just like all these teams. Once I saw UCLA and USC
Yeah, it
going
don't
to the Big
even
Ten, I'm
make
like, oh yeah,
sense
y'all don't give a
Yeah,
fuck
they don't
about
care.
no more.
It don't even make sense anymore. Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't go to the SEC. That'd be USC
Nah,
and the
you
SEC.
can't come down here.
Florida
Texas
State.
Texas went to US
Well,
to
Texas,
SEC.
yeah, Texas
They
in the
said
Southeastern Conference.
the next on the docket for the SEC was Florida State, Miami, and Clemson. Those are the next 3.
Yeah, I wouldn't be.
Hey,
Oh, they can roll.
I want to see.
They can roll with the SEC.
I want to see Texas
But
though.
you
'Cause
sound
they got what's his name, Manny, Arch Manning.
Texas. Yeah.
They say he's dropping.
You know what's crazy about them? Arch Manning's like rated number 2
He's dropping or something.
or 3 in his class, and they just got the number 1
They
guy.
got the
too,
one guy, yo.
God
which
damn.
is crazy. So I don't know how that plays out.
I want to see how good the kid is.
Arch.
Yeah.
They said he was struggling in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's dropped. Yeah, they
They
said
started seeing better talent, and they started looking a little fishy.
that Bronny effect.
Yeah, started looking a little fishy.
Hey, I try to call out Bronny early. Niggas call me a hater, bro. Bryce is a nigga you need to watch out for.
Yeah, but have you seen Bronny play up like this like summer?
Okay.
Bro, like it's every summer.
Yeah,
that you're supposed to get up.
mid-major
Yeah,
ready.
I've seen him drop on the list. Many summers as well.
He's mid-major ready.
That's fine.
He gonna be solid though. He gonna be Austin Rivers in the league.
If he get there.
That's saying a
I
lot.
don't
I think he'll get there, but I don't.
Austin Rivers with the Duke.
I think he's gonna be Austin Rivers in the league.
I don't know if he'll be that good.
Yeah.
Austin Rivers was like good.
I know. I think Bronny's gonna be good. But I don't think he's gonna be that good though.
Yeah, I don't think he's. I think he'll be. I don't know if he's even a starter NBA player. I think he's more of a role player in the NBA. But I think Bronny got game. My only question about Bronny, like when I watch him, is what's special? Like he's very good at a lot of things. Like the chase down block, he got that now. Athletically, I'm starting to see more and more. The passing, I really like. The jump shooting is very solid. But it's not. He doesn't have anything that's just. It jumps off the chart.
He just got willpower. That's
Yeah.
it.
He's Leangelo. He's
Pedigree.
undersized, and out of
Pedigree, that's
position.
what he got.
You know, a similar player, or not really similar, but same age. Mikey Williams. Like I have questions about him. Like
Where is he at now?
still in high school.
Instagram.
You ain't lying.
Getting money.
Is that the last super chat?
Nah, Black Sunday said number 1 Tay Adams. Igwe Ike said Matt Stafford was always been considered an overrated QB. The minute he goes to another team and win a Super Bowl, now he's trash. Okay,
Yes.
No, he said you read that wrong.
now he's trash because
Did
now
he say underrated or overrated?
Yeah, he was.
He's saying it sarcastically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
he
being
said
funny.
sarcastically. Dang.
He said, "Oh, now he's trash that he won a Super Bowl." He's saying
First he was underrated and nobody was.
Oh, I thought Shelton said overrated.
No.
Okay. All right.
No, he said overrated.
He said overrated?
He said Matt Stafford was always been considered an overrated QB. The minute he goes to another team and win a Super Bowl, now he's trash.
Who overrated Matt Stafford?
I always thought he was fairly rated.
Everybody kind of overrated him.
Yeah, they did
They
used
ain't
to
really
overrate.
put his
They
feet
said
to
he was great.
They ain't put
He
his
was
feet to
trash.
the fire about them Detroit
They never
losses.
did.
Like
They never did.
They blame damn near everybody else but him.
But him. Johnny Mac Zero asked, "Is Matt Stafford a Hall of Famer with 1 Pro Bowl appearance?"
no, he's not.
No.
He had a great season. That's it.
He got a Super Bowl ring and Matt Ryan don't.
JB.
That's on Matt Ryan's fault. They ain't got shit to do with anybody else.
JB.
He could have ran that ball all them downs.
Or Cal Shanahan.
Facts.
But hey, if Matt Ryan is that nigga that you say he is a Hall of Famer, Hall of Famers like, all right, coach, we gonna run this ball because we don't.
He
need to
never
run it."
had they never would give him that power.
Speaking of running the ball, y'all remember the game when
That's
away
fucked
from
up.
when
Then that's your MVP.
New England ran all them times? Remember they ran
Against the Bills?
Yeah, they said that destroyed Mac Jones. They said Mac Jones is struggling this camp.
I thought he was baby goat.
Hold on.
Nah, he said he been doing good this
I
camp.
thought he was the baby goat. They have, but wait,
They've been
but
talking
wait.
trash by Mac Jones.
But
They are.
let's read between the lines. What the
Belichick.
fuck is going on in New England? You got defensive coordinators trying to be the OC and
They
shit
ain't
like
got
that.
They don't even got a
They
coordinator.
don't have a
That's what I'm saying. So it's just
Matt Patricia, the coordinator.
that shit is fucked up.
Yeah.
Continuity is very important for a young quarterback, especially one that has limited physical ability. To me, that's more on the coaching staff and Bill Belichick than Mac Jones himself.
He came out and said he was going to take more responsibility for the offensive side of the ball this year.
Who?
Bill Belichick. He said he's going
That's
to
not a
take
good
that
thing.
on. I know.
We'll
That's why
see.
I'm speaking to your point. You're
We'll
right.
see. We'll
So
see.
he did come out and say this.
He's the greatest coach of all time.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
It's going
You're
to
right.
call it right here. It's definitely going to call it.
This is Greg Popovich years post Kawhi.
JB till infinity said the Bengals' new offensive solid against the pass, struggle against the run. Mixon will suffer or catch more passes.
Catch more passes.
Yeah,
He's gonna suffer.
He's gonna catch some more passes.
Catch more passes.
Nah, because you got P-Ryan gonna take some of them.
P-Ryan ain't doing shit. I don't even
P-Ryan.
mention that motherfucker.
They like to they be playing P-Ryan. They give him a lot of burn, don't they?
He got that last carry for that first fourth down, which I hated.
I'm with you, but I'm just saying what I'm seeing.
Mixon gonna ball out.
They like P-Ryan for some reason.
Mixon gonna have a sneaky good year. Like, damn, this nigga had over 1,200 yards, 12 touchdowns.
I
and
agree.
10 touchdowns receiving.
Well, that's
type
him.
shit.
You know why?
That's
Because
doable.
I think the Bengals are gonna play with the lead a lot more this season.
They gonna They gonna dump on some niggas.
Yeah, and you're just gonna run out the ball. I think Mixon is gonna.
Sorry, my bad. I ain't mean to do that, man.
I think Mixon is gonna get his carries this year.
I don't know.
Steelers ain't doing shit this year. That's all I know.
TJS6 said Urban Meyer probably top 5 worst coach of all time. I agree.
In the NFL.
Yeah, they should have put a clause in there for him to study.
But it's just like who's Alabama coach? You know, I'm bad with names.
Saban.
He was horrible with the Dolphins.
Yeah. A lot of those college coaches just can't translate. It's not the same.
Your boy
man.
too. What's the dude name in Philly? Had the quick ass
Oh,
offense.
Chip Kelly.
Oh, yeah.
He was
Kelly.
terrible.
Chip Kelly trying to find life in UCLA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just don't
Like
work.
his life out there too.
Shit, that's a good life. Shit,
Same thing with Lane Kiffin.
Lane Kiffin.
all
Cliff
them
Kingsbury.
guys. Yeah, all of
Wait
them.
a minute.
Jonathan Abrams, what's happening? He said, who's better prime, Donald Driver or Devonte Adams? Devonte.
Oh, Devontae.
That's a crazy question.
Shout out to Donald Driver. But
Donald
he
Driver
was
wasn't
nice.
even their best receiver
at that time, even,
one
I
year
don't
he
think-
was.
yeah.
Greg
He was-
Jennings was always the guy.
He
though.
was a 1 year
Yeah.
before Greg Jennings.
Driver was more like a great slot. That's what it was.
alright.
Jennings was the
he was like
like
solid.
Alvin
He
Harper.
was solid.
Jennings was the all around
He
receiver.
was solid.
Driver was a lot like
Devontae.
Deion Branch.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything, put him anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I did fuck with Donald Driver. Though.
No, Driver was.
He was
Hey,
strong.
they had the Green Bay had that dark skinned receiver core, bro. Hey, they was mean, boy. They was mean. Niggas ain't know who the hell is this nigga. They was
Yeah.
balling on your ass.
Jonathan Abrams again. He said, "Do you agree Andre Johnson is the most underrated receiver of the 2000s?"
Yes.
Yeah, that nigga sound like a giant too.
They loved Andre Johnson. though. We think he was underrated.
I think so because he wasn't boisterous. He didn't have commercials. Like all he did was put his head down, play football. I think the people that knew. Obviously,
I
I'm
think he
a
was
big U
respected.
fan.
Hopkins,
he was respected, but he wasn't. I don't think he was properly rated.
Hopkins is more vocal than he was, and Hopkins don't really say much for real. Andre just did his job,
Did his job.
and he
1500
mentored.
Joe Johnson.
He mentored Hopkins too.
Like Joe Johnson of the NFL, it seemed like.
He is.
Yeah, real consistent.
He is very much so the same
Yeah.
guy. Real consistent.
But he mentored. I like how he mentored Hopkins though. They should, man. They were. That was a mean.
Yeah, who
that was an underrated
He
tandem.
beat the hell out of somebody.
That was
Cortland Finnegan.
Yeah. He
Oh,
tossed
man.
that nigga like a
Oh, my
rag
God.
doll,
He beat the brakes
Because the nigga is a giant, bro. He about as tall as these this black
He ain't want
background.
them head no more. He want
Man, Cortland Finnegan was tapping. He was like, let me out, Rick. Let me out.
That was funny. That was a funny
was,
sequence. Josh Bro said, "Do y'all agree the Falcons will get the #1 pick this year?"
Probably.
He's
They in the running.
Josh, you just hoping it ain't
They gonna-
the,
nah, the
he
Falcons-
just hoping it ain't
And
the
do
Jets.
what with it?
Falcons gonna win 5 to 6 games because
No,
they
it's
gonna
the
start Ritter.
Jets. It's the Jets,
Nah,
sir.
Mariota gonna
Ritter gonna get that job.
start all season.
Yeah,
Mariota,
already gave it to him.
he already gave it to
He
him.
gonna lose.
He
I'm
already
saying
got
he's
it.
gonna lose the job because you are gonna see Mariota be
It
Mariota.
don't really matter. Look, I
It's
think
average. They just want to win 6 games, 7 games.
who the tight end was his name?
Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts. I think he's gonna get close to 1,000 yards just because he's that freakish. And they
I
put him
like the
everywhere.
wide receiver Drake.
Yeah,
I think he nice.
Drake London.
Yeah, Drake London.
They
I
say
like
he
him
gonna
too.
be nice, yeah.
Drake
Big
London,
size, 6'5",
Yeah.
220, 230
And
something.
he runs some good routes. I saw him run.
Is that receiver? Did he get suspended last year, or is that suspension this year? Your man that was betting on the game,
Calvin
Ridley. Yeah.
Yeah, this year.
I think they gonna let his ass go when he get
Josh Bros said, "Sorry for sending so many questions. I was just wondering, Josh Bros, you could never send too many questions. Trust me, bro. You can send as many questions you want, and we're gonna answer them all. Sorry for sending so many questions. I was just wondering if I can buy Dead End Hip Hop merchandise since I live in Australia. I didn't know you live in Australia. And also expectations for the Bears this year.
What happened with the Bears?
expectations.
The Bears?
I think that Justin Fields is gonna have a solid year, but by solid I mean they're still gonna struggle as a whole. They don't have The running game is going to be decent. What's his name? Herbert? Is that what is his running?
David
back?
Montgomery.
No, their running back is
For who?
the
Bears. They got David Montgomery. They got Tariq Cohen.
Hurt? No.
Now Cohen, I think.
What's
is
his
hurt.
name?
David
What's that running
Montgomery.
back?
David Montgomery.
Yeah,
That's a good guy.
they're right.
I had him in fantasy.
Yeah,
He's
the running
solid.
back.
But yeah, regarding dead and hip hop merchandise, yeah, I think it ships to Australia. I just watched the show on Netflix in Australia, Secret City. Yeah, it was.
And Josh Bros, if it doesn't hit up either me or Ken, and we'll make it happen for you.
Mm-hmm.
Bears gonna win about
I like Khalil
4 or
Herbert
5
over David
games.
Montgomery.
Really? I see the Bears winning 2-3 games. Real bad.
Bears might
gonna
have
be
number
rough.
1 pick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bears
Jets,
need
Falcons.
Bears need everything.
Facts.
Bears need everything.
always the line.
Offensive line, offensive weapons. Shit, if Raekwon gone, shit, defense,
They
he
ain't
just need
letting him go
everything.
nowhere.
Just
This
blow
ain't-
up the whole team,
This
honestly.
ain't the NBA. He ain't going nowhere.
He going somewhere.
Hey, real quick, I got a basketball question for you, Nick. I don't know if you saw it, but yesterday it says 3 Knicks stars suffer embarrassing loss to amateur players. Did you see that? And what is your take on that? You had
What, they at Rucker Park and lost?
yeah, they were in the
Hey, we all
Summer Pro-Am.
play rec league in the summertime.
Julius Randle, Obi Toppin, and Jalen Brunson lost to guys. Lost
Obi
to a
Toppin,
construction
7 feet
worker
losing to
and a
civilians.
dude that work at Taco Bell. They lost. And
I'll
then
say
they
this:
lost.
the dream
lost
team
by
lost to
13.
some college kids. You know what I'm saying?
Shaq was on that team.
The dream team lost to some
They
college kids.
didn't lose to a dude that work at Taco Bell. This dude,
He could have been as big as Taco Falls. You don't know.
no, he's very small.
That was funny.
All right. Anyway, as y'all see, it's going to be a mess of a damn football season for the rest of the year, and we haven't even gotten into basketball.
They let a wolf in the hen house with
God
this nigga.
damn, bro.
Yeah. Arterial Stove. What's up, Arterial? He said, shout out to y'all. Hey, what was your 2 super chats we missed? I'm sorry.
He did send some in. I didn't hear.
I'm
your
sorry,
name.
Arterial. What word is? Ask real quick because I got you right now. If I missed any, I'm sorry, y'all. I thought I got them all.
If I
While
had
you
my
waiting, y'all
laptop,
see
I can
Deontay
pull it up.
Murray go in on Paulo?
Yeah, that
Y'all
was,
see
Yeah.
They little back and forth.
You said who?
Paulo
Your
and Murray.
boy Murray has been going at
Murray
it all
looking
over.
real.
I about to say,
Oh,
y'all got
yeah.
a sensitive
Looking real
backcourt in Atlanta.
Yeah, he looking
Yeah, they're
real
real.
soft out here.
Yeah, I was talking to my coworkers today. I'm like, what's up with DeJounte? He was
Yeah,
always
he looking
quiet in
soft,
San Antonio.
man.
He get to the A, he like, hey, we lit now.
I'm lit now.
We
Like,
lit,
what?
bro. Like,
You made me think of when you said the 9-to-5 worker. Did you see what he did to the other dude when he was bouncing the ball off it? That's nuts. Bouncing the ball
he's
off
being
his
mad
head.
disrespectful.
Yeah.
He took your online class of disrespect.
Hey,
Did you see it when he bounced the ball off dude head?
I ain't see that.
I'm talking about, bro. It wasn't a boom bounce back. It was like
Like the defender was playing defense, and I'm
Like,
DeJounte,
in his
like
chest.
right here, he just boom, 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 on his head and just went.
Bruh, that's that light skin backcourt. That's what y'all asked for. That's what y'all.
Hey, but you
Pulled
know
up
what
the
though? But
website.
based off of what we seen with DeJounte Murray, and I always knew, like he could get where he wanted to go, but he looks a little bit more bouncy than
He
I
do.
than,
He look
than
like
I've
he's got a
seen
pep in his step.
in the past. And also, I think that trio of John Collins, Trey, and DeJounte. What they were doing in this pro-am shit, bro, they were doing some NBA Jam type
Glow
shit.
Trotters, NBA streets,
double
yeah.
alleys off the back. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all, like, what is y'all doing?
People always want to put some fire on the Atlanta team going up into the season.
Hey, all I know they're gonna be better than them Knicks.
All right, we
Yeah,
gonna-
I know that.
That's
I know that for
hey,
a fact.
we could put money on that once again, my boy.
Oh, hey,
Hey,
you know what? I'll always say Tennessee bottles off your hands.
All right,
Arterial Stover asked, who are some wide receivers to keep an eye on this year?
Justin Ross.
CD Lamb.
chill out.
Justin Ross.
Rashard Bateman.
Yeah, Rashard Bateman should have a
Rashard Bateman.
What's your man name in for
to
the
Ken's
Commanders?
delight. Rashard Bateman.
For who?
The Commanders, Ohio State.
Macklin.
Terry
Yeah. Terry.
Terry
McLaurin.
McLaurin.
McLaurin, yeah.
Terry
Yeah.
McLaurin.
Scary Terry.
I think Jalen Waddle is actually going to have a really good year this year because obviously with Tyreek on the squad, hey, put 2 people there and you put that burner with one-on-one now. So I think Jalen Waddle is going to actually have a good year. He had a good year last year as a rookie.
Before he got,
I
didn't he
think
get hurt?
AJ Brown is happy. He's been talking big talk.
Nobody gonna throw him the ball.
Hey, you know who I think is gonna have not gonna lead the league in yards or receptions or anything like that, but I think he's gonna have a very good bounce back year. Obviously, albeit health. Julio playing with
All right, we got to end it. We
playing with Todd.
Absolutely.
I'll give you Mike Thomas. Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Hey,
And his other. Let me tell y'all his other one. Arterial's other one was. I was gonna say DJ Moore too, Rob, but I can't do that. Justin Ross is out for the year. Drink more water. That's a good one.
Is he?
Jerry Jeudy.
Shit.
Jerry Jeudy is a great one. Yeah. The other one was his top receiver list, which is 1 Devonte Adams, 2 Cooper Kupp, 3 Diggs, 4 Jefferson, 5 Chase, and 6 Debo. We're pretty consistent with that list across the board, which is shocking to me.
Debo is not on my list.
Because he a wide back.
That don't even sound
my list either.
That don't even sound right.
y'all tripping.
Yeah.
Don't sound right.
Y'all tripping.
Nah, you
Y'all
tripping.
gonna find out.
I ain't never said nothing about
Allen
Debo
Robinson
until he
is
starts
right.
running the ball. It's like him running the ball.
Yeah,
making
it's
him a better
so
receiver.
weird.
Like that don't make no sense to me. Y'all can keep that. That's why his ass went to the back. His ass went right up to management. Y'all not about to use
Caleb
me like
McCoy,
that.
we answered the Fantasy Football League. We're going to get with B on that and let you know. We'll be announcing that soon. That was it. Yep.
All right. Well, we'll catch you guys next Tuesday. We out. Peace.
Peace.
That was a good show back.
It was.
I say we got 2 fire starters now. Hey Nick, you might not catch all the heat this year.
Yep. It ain't all on Nick now. It ain't all on Nick now.
Ass is in session.
Hey, let me